Bowie Baysox. After a lost season, Baysox baseball has returned to the field in 2021. This year, an exciting group of prospects comes to Bowie as the tide continues to rise in the Orioles minor league system. The 2021 season of Baysox baseball is brought to you by Money One Federal Credit Union, Chesapeake Employers Insurance, On the Green, Patient First, Royal Farms, Crown Plaza Annapolis, Anne Arundel Rideshare, DCA Imaging, ZY Pyrotechnics. Now down to the field for Bowie Baysox baseball.
And from Prince George's Stadium here in Bowie, Maryland, this is Baysox Baseball. Hello once again, everybody, alongside Paul Fritschner. My name is Adam Pohl, and again, we're so fortunate to have you with us on a big night for baseball in Bowie, as tonight, the third to last day of this 2021 campaign, and Bowie's magic number to go to the 2021 AA Northeast League Championship Series is at 4, and that is with both Akron and Somerset. And you know that with those two teams playing, one of them's going to lose. We'll talk playoff scenarios here coming up shortly. But first, we welcome you inside our broadcast booth here in Bowie, where tonight the winningest pitcher in the Orioles organization in the minor leagues this year, Drew Rahm, 2-1 with a 4.37 ERA in Bowie. One of just two pitchers in the system, along with Garrett Stallings, who started last night, to have double-digit wins this year. He's 10-1 on the year. His lone loss came in relief. And Rahm, you know, when you need a win like the Baysox do tonight, Rahm is a great guy to turn to, as he'll be on the hill between two levels, 10-1, with a 3.33 ERA. The Orioles' fourth-round draft choice in 2018, a high school draftee. It's Jeffrey Passantino who will go for Altoona. Passantino is 1-7 with a 4.63 ERA, making his 18th outing and his 15th start of the year. A former Chicago Cubs draftee, Passantino selected to the minor league Rule 5 draft, and in his first season now, finishing it up his last start of the year here with his first campaign in the Pittsburgh Pirates organization. So this is our Baysox On Deck show. We'll take a quick break. We're going to come back, and Paul and I are going to do the best we can to bring you into the know. What do the Baysox need to be heading to the AA Northeast League's Championship Series for a third time in their 28-year history? We'll tell you what Bowie needs right after this on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union, and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Enjoy Baysox baseball on your schedule and save over 30% off regular game day ticket prices with a Baysox 8-ticket Fielder's Choice package. These tickets are undated and can be used at your convenience throughout the season. Choose to use them all at once or spread them out over multiple games. It's your choice. You'll sit up close to all the on-field action in box seats and can choose weekend games, weekday games, or mix it up. Come to 8 games by yourself, 4 games with 2 people, or any combination you wish. Order your Baysox Fielder's Choice ticket package online at baysox.com or call the ticket office at 301-464-4865.
From bug bites to burns, fevers to flu, and bruises to broken bones, care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Baysox, open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Baysox baseball.
Welcome back here to Prince George's Stadium. My name is Adam Pohl, joined by Paul Fritschner. Paul, it's a special night. Great crowd here tonight in Bowie. We had a giveaway today, a t-shirt giveaway, and fans were lined up to pick up that swag, and they are in early, getting ready for the 7:05 start with so much on the line. So here's the deal. The Baysox, if the playoffs were to start today, Bowie would not be a part of it. It would be Akron and Somerset. They are tied for first. The Baysox are a half game back. Bowie cannot tie with Akron or Somerset because the Baysox are going to play one more game. So they're going to be a half game different in the standings when it's all said and done. Each team has 3 games left. Bowie with Altoona, Akron and Somerset playing each other. And that is really, first of all, before we jump in to the scenarios, the fact that Akron and Somerset are playing against each other is an enormous boon to Bowie's chances.
You don't really ever see it in sports where you go into the final week of the regular season, you go into the final game in the NFL, whatever it may be, where 3 teams all control their own destiny in the sense of all 3 teams knowing exactly what they have to do to get into the playoffs. Usually when you're on the outside looking in, you think to yourself, okay, we have to win this many games, and then the teams in front of us have to lose this many games.
Right.
But with the 2 teams in front of Bowie coming into this week playing each other, you knew that if Bowie won 5 games, they would be in no matter what. And if you won 4 games, you'd be feeling pretty comfortable. And if you just win 3, which is what Bowie has already hit, if you win 2, you can't get in. You win 3, their door's a little open. You win 4, it's there, and you win 5, and you're in no matter what.
So let's talk about it from where we are sitting right now. Akron and Somerset are going to play tonight. They are playing 3 games here once again. Bowie and Altoona have 3 games to play. So it is wild because once again, each and every one of these teams, Akron, Somerset, and Bowie, if they win out, or even if they win 2 of 3, they're in. Each one of these teams has it right in their hands. So if the Baysox win all 3, Paul, it doesn't just mean they're in, but it means there's a chance they would be the number 1 seed. They'd go on the road Tuesday and Wednesday, and they'd be at home next weekend for what would be the completion of this AA Northeast League Championship Series.
Yeah, going into yesterday's game, you knew that 3-1 through the weekend, through Thursday through Sunday, was going to carry you into a more than likely spot for the number 1 seed, and you knew you had that 1-game cushion. And with yesterday's starter, Travis McGregor, who had that very elevated ERA for the Altoona Curve, you thought, okay, you win last night, then you give yourself even more of a cushion to go just 2-1 through the weekend. But now Bowie, to get that number 1 seed and to feel confident about it, really needs to win the next 3 games.
So the Baysox win all 3. Obviously, they will clinch. And the reason why they could be the number 1 seed is because they're only a half game back. So that means that if Somerset and Akron, if one of the two does not sweep the final 3, let's say Akron goes 2-1 or Somerset goes 2-1 in the final 3, Bowie would jump both and they would be the number 1 seed. Now, with that being said, if the Baysox win 2 games, they are also in, and the reason for that is that their magic number on both teams is 4, and you know for sure that if you get 2 wins, that somebody, one of the 2 teams, Akron or Somerset, has to lose 2 of the final 3. So since your magic number is 4 on both, if you win 2, someone will lose 2.
Yeah, somebody has to. So Bowie just needs to win 2 of their next 3 games. You look at tomorrow night's game where Bruce Zimmerman is going to start for the Baysox. Now, granted, he'll probably only throw 2 to 3 innings in that start tomorrow in a rehab start, but then you have Kyle Bronovich coming out of the bullpen after in that piggyback type situation. You have Drew Rahm, who has pitched so well this year, and yeah, you might look to Sunday and see Mickey Janis with that high ERA, but look at what Janis did against Reading, who was a team kind of like Altoona in the sense of taking huge cuts at the baseball. Now we've seen with Somerset, a power hitting lineup like they might be a better comparison, but Janis, when he gets those hitters to swing, kind of pop out into the outfield, he had some success against Reading, but you really would like to win these next 2 games to feel confident and to give yourself some good positioning, knowing exactly what you have to do without so much pressure on Sunday.
Yeah, so once again, if you win your final 3, you're in and you're probably the number 1 seed. If you win your final 2 or 2 of the final 3, you're in almost certainly as the 2 seed. And then for the Baysox, if they were to win 1, well, that's where it gets dicey. There's only one scenario, well, there's 2 scenarios, but there's only one way that the Baysox could win 1 of these final 3 games and be in, and that is if either Akron or Somerset were to win the final 3 games. So if Akron wins the final 3 and Bowie wins 1, that means Somerset's out, and vice versa. And then, of course, if you win no games, you're out. So that is basically how it lines up. If you win them all, you're probably the 1 seed. If you win 2, you're probably the 2. If you win 1, you really need a lot of help to get in. And if you don't win any, you're done. And that's where we stand. There's no way for the Baysox to clinch the postseason here today. But if Bowie wins this game tonight, no matter what happens with the Akron-Somerset game tomorrow, or tonight, I should say, no matter what happens in their game tonight, if Bowie wins this evening, the Baysox will have a chance to clinch a spot, win the pennant, and go to the AA Northeast Championship League as one of the top 2 teams that will have a pennant-winning season in 2021. We're going to take a quick break. We're back with more as we get ready for first pitch, 7:05 start. Bowie and Altoona. It's a big one from Prince George's Stadium on the Baysox Baseball Network.
This copyrighted broadcast is presented by the authority of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues for the private use of our audience. Any reproduction, rebroadcast, retransmission, or other dissemination or use of this broadcast, descriptions, or accounts of this game without the express written consent of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues is prohibited.
For more than 100 years, Chesapeake Employers Insurance has been helping Maryland businesses keep their workers safe. With competitive pricing and an AM Best A- financial strength rating, it's no surprise that Chesapeake Employers is Maryland's largest writer of workers' comp insurance.
At the end of every workday, someone's waiting for your safe return.
Connect with your agent or visit CEIWC.com.
Are you seeing mice chew through your food in the pantry? What about ants just coming and going as they please in your house? Are you tired of getting bit by mosquitoes and ticks every time you go outside? Well, give Old Bay Pest Control a call, and we guarantee to remove any pest in your household. One pest is too many. Old Bay Pest Control, 443-603-5651. That's 443-603-5651.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Back here on the Baysox Baseball Network, going to take a quick look at how some of the other teams around this league are wrapping up. Talked extensively there about the playoff scenarios, but Portland, they have been eliminated. With the loss last night, Portland has been eliminated, so it is just the three teams at the top: Bowie, Somerset, and Akron. The three of them competing for those two spots. Portland has been eliminated. Erie is behind them at 62 and 54. Then Richmond at 56 and 54. Richmond has missed 6 games that Erie has played. Altoona and even 57 and 57. So we're going to step away, take a break, and be back after this for the starting lineups and first pitch on the Baysox Baseball Network.
On the Green Incorporated is your lawn care team providing professional, organic-based lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more? Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
The only thing more fun than attending a Bowie Baysox game is attending a Bowie Baysox game with a group. Discount group tickets, private suites, fully catered buffets, picnics, and more. Whether you have a group of family members, coworkers, friends, employees, clients, colleagues, or students, the Baysox have a number of group offerings tailored to fit all of your needs. For more information on the Baysox group offerings, go to baysox.com or call 301-464-4880 to speak with a Baysox group events manager.
At DCA Imaging Systems, we provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow, to document security and storage, we understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
Your home, the 2015 Eastern League champions. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Back now for starting lineups on the Baysox Baseball Network. Leading off for the Altoona Curve, O'Neal Cruz, who hit that dramatic home run yesterday in the third inning of yesterday's game. What ended up being the game-winning home run for Altoona, a solo shot. Cruz with 2 homers in this series. G1 Bay bats next, the designated hitter. Rodolfo Castro batting third, the second baseman. Mason Martin bats fourth, the first baseman. Jack Sawinski is the left fielder batting fifth. Daniel Amaral is the right fielder batting sixth. Matt Frazier bats seventh in center field. Josh Bissonette bats eighth, the third baseman. And Arden Pabst is the catcher batting ninth. On the other side for the Baysox, Jordan Westberg leads off. He's the designated hitter. Then Patrick Dorian bats second. He's the third baseman. Toby Welk is the left fielder batting third. Andrew Dashbach bats fourth at first base. Johnny Reiser bats fifth, the center fielder. Caden Grenier bats sixth, the second baseman. Gunnar Henderson bats seventh. He is the shortstop tonight. And Cody Roberts is the catcher batting eighth, with Shing Fontana in right field batting ninth. On the mound for the Baysox right now in the top of the first inning, it's the left-hander Drew Rahm with a 2-1 record at Double-A, a 4.37 ERA. And in to tell you all about it, it's Adam Pohl.
Well, thank you so much, Paul. What a big night for baseball in Bowie, and we're so happy to be with you right here on the Baysox Baseball Network. As Rahm, I mean, if you need a win, isn't Rahm the guy, right? He's one of 2 pitchers in the Orioles farm system this year with double-digit wins. He'll face the powerful O'Neal Cruz to get this going. The wide to the pitch. Swing at a lifted foul back out of play. Off to the left side, and we're underway. Great to have you with us here for Bowie Baysox Baseball. But wide to the 0-1 coming, and a breaking ball tap foul behind the plate. And the count is 0-2. Rahm and Garrett Stallings, last night's Bowie pitcher, the only two with double-digit wins. You might say, well, what about Grayson Rodriguez? He's 9-1. Rahm, though, is 10-1 with a 3.33 ERA on the year. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. He went off speed. Cruise over the top, and a beautiful start for the young left-hander. There's one retired. And Rahm is a very intriguing talent. I don't think we've talked about this enough. His age. He's 3 years below the league's average age here at Double-A, just 21 years old, as he'll deliver now to the left-handed batting Ji Hwan Bae. The pitch, fastball in there at the knees on the outside, and the count is 0-1. Well, for Rahm, it has been a quick ascension here to this Double-A level. The wind of the 0-1 to Bae. Breaking ball strike, thigh high, right down the middle. And the count is 0-2. Rahm's a quick worker, does not leave the top of the hill. The wide of the 2-strike pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. He went off speed and down, and there's 2 down in the inning. Just like that. Paul, we have to look. Is that 6 strikes?
Third, the second baseman, number 32.
I believe so.
Yeah, so he is a 3-pitch strikeout away from an immaculate inning, knock on wood. As here is Rodolfo Castro. Rahm, he's got 1 loss. It was in relief. He has not had many relief appearances. He throws, and a breaking ball, and it's down low. I jinxed it. Ball 1. 4th round pick of the Orioles in 2018 out of high school in Kentucky. As now the 1-0 to Rodolfo Castro. Fastball in there at the knees, dropped by the catcher Roberts, but they got the call on the count 1-1. Now, how about that? The 3 winningest pitchers in the Orioles' entire minor league system are all here with Bowie. And pitching in 3 consecutive nights, Rodriguez, Stallings, and Rahm. He delivers, and a ground ball towards second. Up with it, gloving Grenier on to first in time. The inning's over. Well, as Vin Scully said in Game 1 of the 1988 World Series, not bad for an opening act. We go to the bottom of the first and a big one for Bowie. It's Altoona nothing. The Baysox to bat on the Baysox Baseball Network.
This is how you get a premium cup of coffee. Better and faster than the drip, drip, drip method. And way better than a large urn of lukewarm coffee made who knows when. At Royal Farms, our new Swiss-made coffee machines grind fresh, premium beans on the spot and then brew them 1 cup at a time for the freshest, most flavorful cup of premium coffee you can buy. This is Royal Farms coffee. It's better because it's the freshest coffee in the world. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
Hey, Baysox fans, individual game tickets for the 2021 season are available now by calling the Baysox ticket office at 301-464-4865 or purchasing online at Baysox.com. The Baysox are taking pride in providing a safe atmosphere for fans, players, and coaches in 2021. So we can't wait to see you at Prince George's Stadium. Again, the number 301-464-4865 or get tickets online at Baysox.com.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Your front seat to the rising tide of the Orioles prospects on their way to Baltimore. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Well, great to have you with us tonight. A 9-pitch 1-2-3 inning for Drew Rahm, and now it is Westberg, Dorian, and Welk here to face this right-hander Jeff Pasantino as he delivers. And a cutting slider strike over the outer part of the plate. It's 0-1. So Passan's had a tough year. As on the season, he's 1-7 with a 4.63 ERA. As a big cut and a foul on a line to the screen and a pitch that was up and in. And the count of the good 2. A late draftee of the Cubs in 2017 out of the small Division I college of Lipscomb. Made 2 starts at the AA level in 2019 as a slow breaking ball bends down low. The curve, and it's wadded to it. He was picked by the Pirates in the minor league phase of the Rule 5 draft in 2020. 1-2 coming. Breaking ball bending low again. Big curve. And it's 2-2 here to Westburg. Now finishing up his first year in the Pirates system. He had a really good start to this year. He throws, and it's lifted in the air, foul out of play right side. 85 miles an hour on the stadium gun. He's not a hard thrower, and the count remains 2-2. Passantino had a sub-4 ERA in each of the first 2 months of the year, but he's faded a bit here. The right-hander now delivers. Swinging a lighter. Base hit by the sliding shortstop Cruz. Over to cut it off in left center, Sawinski. Westburg for second, the throw. He's in there safely, and he's running for third, and he's going to get there. My goodness. Well, the throw came to the second baseman in Castro, and Pohl. Castro had it skinned off of his mitt, and he ends up heads up base running Westburg, who was aggressive to even go for second, and he gets third.
If Castro makes that play at second base, if he catches that baseball on the throw into second base, he's out by 3 or 4 steps, but instead the ball gets by him and he's at third.
Infield playing in, Dorian batting the pitch, and he swings through a fastball just above the belt, and the count 0-1. What a start for Bowie. Can they cash in early? The infield in, Cruz up the middle and in. The next one, and a reaching swing and a tapper in front of the plate. It's the pitcher, Passantino, and he threw the ball away! Oh my! On the score, Westburg in the second. Dorian Altoona is in a giving mood. 1-0 Bowie. The Baysox, 2 batters in, have benefited from 2 Altoona errors. You can't even believe it. And that was egregious. Passantino, he had all day, and he threw errantly.
That ball was not even really close to first base. You could tell the way Mason Martin went to receive it. He didn't even put his glove out there because he knew he was going to have to go and run after it.
Unbelievable. But on the infield backs up, here's Toby Welk with 11 homers, the pitch. And it's off speed and in. And the count 1-0. I say off speed. I think that's Passantino's fastball. Right around 85 miles an hour. What a start. And now let's see if Bowie can maximize it here. As here's the pitch. Breaking ball, strike on the inside. He threw him the curve at 70 and the count 1-1. Now, once again, great hustle by Westburg to leg out that double, because off the bat, it looked like a ball that should be a single. And then he gets third when it trickled away from Castro. Here's the pitch. And it's very low, a fastball ball, 2. And then the runner was not going. That little dribbler back to the mound. Westburg was holding at third. And Passantino just made a very poor throw. And all of a sudden, the Baysox have a run in, a runner in second, and nobody out. 1-0 Bowie. The 2-1 to Welk. And he swings and lifts a pop-up right up the first base line. Coming in on it to make the catch. In foul ground, the first baseman, Martin. And that is a big first out for Altoona. And here's Andrew Dashbach. And Dashbach's got a feel for the dramatic, doesn't he? I thought it really was impressive, Paul, on Wednesday night. Dashbach was 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts, and then he came up in a pivotal extra inning at bat in that 10th inning, and he got a big base hit.
Got a huge hit, and what he thought may be the winning hit at the time.
The pitch, And he takes a little cutter down, ball one.
But for the second time in as many innings, G1 Bays saved the day for the Altoona Curve, throwing out Dorian from second on Dashbach's single. But Dashbach got to second on the throw, and then Welk drove him in one batter later.
The 1-0 pitch. Big breaking ball stays in. Ball two. That was huge, the ability for Dashbach to get second on that throw to the plate. Heads up base running, and it ended up winning Bowie the game. In effect, a batter later. He bats with a slightly closed-off stance on the right side. Count 2-0. Here's the pitch. Swing at a soft foul pop back out of play. And I'll tell you, Pasantino with a fastball at 85, it's tricky. It's so much less velocity than these guys are used to seeing it. You're used to seeing a 90-mile-an-hour fastball every night, over and over. But not here tonight. The 2-1 pitch, and it's down low, a fastball, ball three.
You could tell the way Dashbach threw his hands at that last foul ball. He started his swing, kind of hitched it a bit, and then put his hands through the zone late and fouled it away.
He's 3 for 15, is Dashbach on this homestand. Yes, here's the 3-1. And he takes a strike, a fastball in the inner half. And the count is run full. On deck, Johnny Reiser, the left-handed hitting center fielder. Boy, 2 Altoona airs already. Baysox with 1 hit. Yeah, they've got a 1-0 lead. Trying to get more out of it, though. As now the 3-2 pitch. Breaking ball, and he got him to wave over the top of it. Strike 3. So Dashbach chased ball 4 on that big curve, bending down into the dirt. And, for Pasantino, this is big here. I mean, you have this somewhat disastrous throwaway to first, and a lot of times that can really unnerve you as a pitcher. He's come back and got it a soft pop out and a strikeout. And now Johnny Reiser bats in for the left side. Dorian's got his lead, the pitch. Swing at a lifted pop fly, shallow center. Trying to find it, Frazier. He's got it now. He'll make the catch coming in, and the inning's over. Now, Bowie does get an unearned run in the first. We head to the second. The Baysox leading 1-0 on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Welcome to the Baysox.
Crown Plaza Annapolis is the place to stay. The Crown Plaza Annapolis has 196 guest rooms and 10,000 square feet of flexible meeting space. Make sure to dine in our Annapolis Bar and Grill, open daily for breakfast and dinner. Located conveniently across from the Westfield Annapolis Mall, the Crown Plaza Annapolis is within walking distance of more than 40 dining options and plenty of shopping as well. We offer complimentary parking that can accommodate oversized vehicles and buses, and have an indoor pool and jacuzzi with a 24-hour fitness center. Less than 5 miles from historic downtown Annapolis, the Crown Plaza Annapolis. Work, rest, and be restored.
Missed your ride? Don't worry, Commuter Crew has got you covered. If you miss your bus or carpool or van pool, you can take advantage of Commuter Crew's guaranteed ride-home program for free. Visit our website at www.aacounty.org/commutercrew for more information, or sign up today at commuterconnections.org.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
So we go to the second inning, 1-0 Bowie leads. Drew Rahm had a 1-2-3 first. 9 pitches. That's it. And he'll now go to work against the powerful cleanup hitter Mason Martin, who is another left-handed hitter. It's Martin, then Sawinski, and then Amaral. 2 of 3 and 3 of the next 4 from the left side against the left-hander Rahm, who stands on top of the hill tall, the wide, and the pitch. And it's in there, a cutting offering, strike one on the outside. You know, Paul, this is as lefty loaded a lineup here for Altoona as we've seen for any team in this AA Northeast League, as an off-speed pitch is down, and that may play to Rom's advantage here.
Yeah, back in the doubleheader, we saw Altoona put out a lineup where they only had one true righty in that lineup, and Rom, a left-handed pitcher, able to face at least 6 lefties.
As the 1-1 is a little ground ball up the first base line. Up there, barehanded Roberts, and he throws him out. A nice play. You know, Roberts knew that he had a lot of time there. He barehanded it about 20 feet up the first base line, and he threw on the run, but he made a targeted and accurate throw, and there's one down, and now here is another lefty and another powerful hitter in Jack Sawinski.
You talk about a left-on-right matchup where if you're a right-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher, those breaking balls break into the barrel. So it's easier for those right-handed hitters to drive the baseball, but on a breaking ball here against a lefty, it's tailing away.
As a breaking ball misses down low, and the count is 1-0.
So when you work the outer half of the plate, especially on a breaking ball, the left-handed hitters try to go to the opposite field. It's more of an advantage for those left-handed pitchers.
The wide to the 1-0 from Rom. Off the outside, a fastball. Bowie is playing to Pohl. Well, they expect Sawinski to try to turn on the ball, even if they work him away. Henderson's right up the middle at short. As a fastball's on the outside corner, a borderline pitch. And the count is 2-1. Roberts is catching. Dorian's at third. Henderson at short. Grenier at second and Dashbach at first. As Rom now throws. And there's strike 2 on the outer half. Another fastball there at the knees. Toby walks in left field. Johnny Reiser in center. And Shane Fontana in right. The pitch. Swing at him as he got him. 94 on the stadium radar gun. A high heater. And Sawinski down on strikes. After Rom fell behind in the count early. And there's 2 down. And here's Daniel Amaral. A ball player from really a great baseball family. We talked about it a few nights ago. His father, Rich, a former Oriole in both 1999 and 2000 in the majors. A double-digit season big leaguer. Yes, here's the pitch to Daniel. And he takes a breaking ball strike. And they count 0-1. His older brother, Bo, was a minor league outfielder. Came up through the Red system and last played 2 years ago. So, boy, the Amaral family outstanding at this game of baseball. The 0-1 coming. And it's in there on the outer half. That looked like a changeup, and it's 0-2. Rom has retired 5 in a row, 3 via the strikeout. 1-0 Bowie leads the pitch. And this bends down towards the dirt. Down low in the count, 1-2. Amaral's getting his second start in this, the 5th game of the series, 5th of 7 between Bowie and Altoona. A wide to the 1-2 pitch. Swinging a chopper right back to the hill. Head high, Rom's got it from atop the mound. He'll throw out Amaral. And it's a second straight 1-2-3 inning for the Bowie left-hander. Oh, Drew Rom's looking good early on tonight in a big one for Bowie. We go to the bottom of the second, 1-0. The Baysox lead it on the Baysox Baseball Network.
From sprains to stitches, sore throats to stomach aches, and pulled muscles to poison ivy, care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Baysox. Open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
Baysox Futures Club is the coolest club around and it's free to join for kids ages 3 to 12. Each season of the Baysox Futures Club will feature members-only events, discount ticket offers, and fun for all. When your kids come out to the ballpark for their first game of the season, they can pick up their free gift at our Fan Assistance Center. Registering for the Baysox Future Club is free and easy. Just go to baysox.com/kids and fill out the online form. The Baysox Futures Club. Join today.
Injuries are part of the game, and not just in baseball, with any job. To reduce pain, doctors sometimes prescribe opioid medications. They're effective, but they can be addictive. And that's when intended solutions turn into problems. At Chesapeake Employers Insurance, our health services team provides swift, thorough, and appropriate treatment for your employees. And that includes strict monitoring of prescriptions for potentially addictive opioids. It can be a game saver. To learn more, connect with your agent or visit Chesapeake Employers at CEIWC.com.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
All right, bottom of the second inning, 1-0 Bowie leading. Baysox with a chance to get a little bit closer to a trip to the AA Northeast League Championship Series if they can win tonight, as a swing and a lifted foul off a fastball off the bat of Caden Grenier as he sent it straight back, 0-1. Grenier, then Gunnar Henderson, and then Cody Roberts for Bowie in this second inning. Baysox into tonight, a half game out of that playoff spot, as it's off the outside, and the count 1-1 here to Grenier. It is a very unusual situation Bowie's in tonight. The pitch, and a breaking ball gets a wave and a miss, strike two. A few months ago, Pohl said in a broadcast, he said, Adam, is it okay if we start scoreboard watching? And I said, yes, it is appropriate, but here tonight, it might be a night where you don't care about it. The pitch, and a fastball, a cold strike three at a pitch that looked to be a little bit away. Grenier down on strikes, second strikeout for Pasentino, and here he is, the young slugging shortstop, left-handed batting, Gunnar Henderson. And, Paul, tonight, of all the nights since, is the first night where not a game on the out-of-town scoreboard really affects Bowie's chances of going to the AA Northeast League Championship Series.
Yeah, the top two teams ahead of Bowie are tied right now.
Yes, here's the pitch, and Henderson takes a strike.
The other thing, too, is that last night Portland was officially eliminated with their loss. So it is Bowie and Somerset and Akron.
The 0-1 pitch, a changeup and a cold strike on the outside corner. It is a very big strike zone right now from Jude Corey, the home plate umpire. So the Baysox, it doesn't matter if Somerset or Akron win tonight. Pitch, and there's strike three. Henderson never got the bat off his shoulder in that at-bat. He takes it over the outside corner. And quickly, two down in this second. And now the right-handed hitting catcher, Cody Roberts, will come to the plate.
Yeah, the door was ever so slightly open for Portland, but they would have needed a lot of things to break their way. But they had to go 6-0, basically. They lost 2 nights ago, and then with Somerset's win last night, that knocked out the Sea Dogs.
As here's the pitch, and it's a cold strike on a breaking ball that had the outside corner. Now Cody Roberts is asking, everything's a strike right now in this bottom of the second inning. 1-0 Bowie leading, 2 outs, nobody on. As here's the pitch, and Roberts swings and misses, and it's 0-2. Really, Somerset and Akron are playing tonight, and whoever wins tonight, Bowie will root that they win again tomorrow night. The 0-2 pitch, and it's a cold strike three, 1 inning. Got him with a fastball at the knees, and it is a quick 1-2-3 inning for Pasentino. We head to the third after this. 1-0 Bowie leads the Baysox Baseball Network. At DC Imaging Systems, we provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow, to document security and storage, we understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at DCAimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
All season long, fireworks will light up the sky at Prince George's Stadium. Come see the great post-game spectacle with fireworks from ZY Pyrotechnics. Fireworks shows will follow every Saturday night game starting in June, and several Friday night games as well. So get a Baysox schedule and pick a special firework night to enjoy. Get tickets at 301-464-5600. 888-244-4865 or purchase right now at Baysox.com.
On the Green Incorporated is your lawn care team providing professional, organic-based lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more? Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
Your home of the 2015 Eastern League champions. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
All right, here we go. 1-0 Bowie, top of the third inning. And with the call, here's Pohl Fritschner.
Thank you very much, Adam. It has been a quick first 2 innings with a lot of strikeouts. Drew Rahm has struck out 3 batters, and Jeff Passantino has struck out 4. Rahm has faced the minimum, 7, 8, and 9 in the Altoona order. Here's the pitch, and Frazier takes it on the inner half of the plate. A bender for strike 1. Frazier, the center fielder for the Altoona Curve, hitting .277 on the season. The pitch, and he fights it off foul left side into the Altoona dugout, and it's 0-2. Bowie leading 1-0 courtesy of a first inning run, 2 batters into the game. Jordan Westberg, he reached third base on an error after his double. On a throwing error, he was able to reach over to third base and then came in to score. Here's the 0-2 pitch, a swing and another foul left side. That one over by the seats, and it stays 0-2. Error out there at second base, trying to receive the throw, and that allowed Westberg to get to third and then eventually come in to score 1 batter later. The 0-2 pitch to Frazier, and that comes in, almost hits him, goes over his head. It backs him up. That'll back him up almost to the Bowie dugout, running to get out of the way of it. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. Frazier last night hit one of Altoona's 2 home runs. Frazier, his 3rd home run with the Curve, was a 2-run shot. Altoona has scored 13 runs in this series. 12 of them have been off home runs. A ball and 2 strikes, the pitch. A swing and a miss. He went chasing at ball 2. Another off-speed pitch low and away, and that's the 4th strikeout for Drew Rahm. He has faced 7 batters, and he has retired all 7. Here is Josh Bissonette. Bissonette, the third baseman. Did not see him last night. Haven't seen him in a couple of nights since the doubleheader. The pitch, and he takes it on the inner half of the plate, a called strike. Bissonette walked and scored in the 5th inning of game 2 of that doubleheader. That was a 3-run homer that he scored on. Home run by Ji-Hwan Bae. The 0-1 pitch from Rahm, and that's inside with a fastball, ball 1. Not a lot of balls being called in this outing. 28th pitch there from Drew Rahm, only his 6th ball. The 1-1, a swing and a foul straight down, and it's 1-2. Batting next, it'll be the catcher Arden Pabst before the lineup would turn back over if a batter can reach. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 1 away. Here in the top of the 3rd inning with Bowie leading it 1-0 here early on. The 1-2 pitch from Rahm, and that dips low and in. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Somerset and Akron scoreless right now in the 2nd inning, but again, to Adam's point last inning, it doesn't really matter. The 2-2 pitch, a swing and a miss. He was behind a fastball at 93. Really, if you're looking at it with the way that Somerset is playing right now and the way Akron's playing right now, the way the 2 teams are trending, you would probably want to play Akron to give yourself a better shot at winning the title, because Somerset is trending up and Akron, they are trending way down. You look at the Baysox and where they were standing just 2 weeks ago. After that Somerset series, Bowie was 5.5 behind Akron. The pitch, and that's on the inner half of the plate, a breaking ball for strike 1 to Arden Pabst. Bowie was 5.5 behind Akron just 11 games ago, and now they are within a half place. If Bowie had won last night, they would have been in first. The 0-1 bounces low and outside. They haven't been in first since the second week of July. Akron has been in control until late. They have just tried to coast into this regular season finale, and Somerset has caught up. The 1-1 pitch, and that's fouled to the screen. So whereas it may not matter really who wins tonight, if you're looking at who you would rather play, the way both teams are trending, it's probably Akron with the way they're trending, because Somerset looks as good as they ever have been, and Somerset has been one of the best teams, if not the best team, all season long in this league. The 1-2 pitch, and hey, what do you know? A swing and a miss. 3 straight strikeouts for Drew Rahm in the top of the third. That's his 6th of the night. 9 up, 9 down, his first trip through the order. We're going to head into the bottom of the third in a 1-0 game that Bowie leads on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Sky Shooter Displays by ZY Pyrotechnics will be lighting up the sky with top-of-the-line fireworks shows following Baysox games all season long. We will give you the best bang for your buck. Sky Shooter Displays include traditional shows, true pyro musicals, custom choreographed plays, and much more. The night sky is truly limitless, so don't be shy. Give ZY a try. Find out more by calling us at 570-328-1361 or visit us online, zypyrotechnics.com.
To keep up with all the Baysox fun this year, make sure to follow the team on social media. Follow at Bowie Baysox on Twitter and Instagram, and like the Bowie Baysox on Facebook to stay up to date on promotions, news, scores, and more. With all of the exciting prospects in Bowie in 2021, this will be a season you will not want to miss. Again, that's at Bowie Baysox on Twitter and Instagram, and like the Bowie Baysox on Facebook.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union, and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Your front seat to the rising tide of the Orioles prospects on their way to Baltimore. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Move here into the bottom of the third inning. Bowie with right now a 1-0 lead in this bottom of the third. Shane Fontana leading off. The pitch into him, and that's a called strike on the outer half of the plate. These pitchers are throwing a lot of strikes here early on in this game. Drew Rahm has only thrown 9 balls of his 35 pitches. The 0-1, that one missing in, a ball and a strike. Jeff Passantino has now thrown 31 pitches, and he has thrown 22 strikes. A ball and a strike to Fontana, the pitch. And that one's called for a strike. Strike 2 as Shane Fontana turns away, frustrated. And now the home plate umpire, Jude Corey, motions him back into the box. Fontana digs his left foot in, his back foot, left-handed hitter. Bowie's right fielder, the pitch. And he swings, chops it over the left side. 2 hops to the third baseman, or the shortstop rather. The throw to first, not in time. Bissonette at third gave way to O'Neal Cruz. Bissonette ducked down. Cruz was the one that got it deep in the hole. Bissonette looking back at Cruz as if to say, hey, I had that one, but Cruz called him off. Fontana reaches by a step. So Fontana is on with an infield single, and Jordan Westberg will come to the plate. Westberg doubled and then came in to score in the first inning. It was a bizarre play. Jordan Westberg hit what many in this stadium, if not everybody, thought was going to be a single. Stretched it out to second, the pitch. And that misses slow, ball 1. on a throw from the left fielder Sawinski into Rodolfo Castro. If Castro had received that throw and placed the tag, Westberg would have been out by at least 2 steps. But instead it kicked away from Castro, and it got so far away as the throw goes to first, and that gets away from Martin. Going from first to second is Fontana, and it's another throwing error. That is number 3 in the error column tonight. 2 of them throwing, 1 of them on the catch, but still, Adam, sloppy defensive play from Altoona.
Yeah, and 2 throwing on the pitcher. So it has been Passantino that's hurt his own cause in that, and a big opportunity for Bowie here with a speedy runner at second, and Westberg, who's been by far Bowie's best hitter on this enormous homestand against Altoona. I mean, he's got 8 hits in 16 trips.
1 ball and no strikes to Westberg. And Passantino's going to step off. Yeah, to that point, Adam, I was talking to Jordan earlier today, and when I was talking to him a couple of weeks ago when he got to the Baysox, you could tell this look on his face after about a week in Double-A, the pitch, and it's up and in, 2 balls and no strikes. He just seemed really frustrated. He seemed like he was a little overwhelmed at the Double-A level, and talking to him today, immediately as soon as I said, hey, you feeling a little better? And he lit up, bright as day, with a smile on his face, and he said, oh yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. And it's clear the way he's playing right now. Passantino a check to second, back in time, Fontana. But he just looks much more comfortable and composed at the plate, swinging the bat better, a little with ease. We saw early on in his Double-A career, he was pulling the ball, hitting a lot of ground outs to short, hitting a lot of line drives into left field. He's starting to hit the ball to right field a little more. The 2-0, that one floats low and in, 3 balls and no strikes.
A lot of consistent hard contact is what we're seeing, and a really good patient approach of the plate as well.
3 balls, no strikes, and nobody out in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Bowie leading 1-0 right now. The pitch hit in the air to medium depth, left center field. Matt Frazier from center over for it, stops and makes the catch, and that's out number 1. Just got under it a bit. Hung up in the night sky. And Adam, I saw a tweet earlier today that in New York City, the sunset was at 7 o'clock today, I believe, and this is the last time until March 13th or something like that.
Uh-oh, don't tell me.
That the sun will set before 7 o'clock or at or later than 7 o'clock, whatever it was.
Yeah, we are getting into deep into the month of September here, as that ball also just wasn't deep enough to allow Fontana, who's got very good speed, to try to tag. That's a big out. You know, you get the out without advancing that run to the third base, and you get it on a 3-ball, no-strike pitch.
Patrick Dorian, he reached on that error by Passantino his first time up, and now hits one deep to right field. Way back and away gone. Patrick Dorian, his 21st of the season, has given Bowie a 3-0 lead in the bottom of the 3rd inning. 407 feet to right. A no-doubt shot from Dorian, who is swinging a hot bat for the Baysox.
And it's funny, in that first at-bat when he hit the comeback into the mound, the ball went about 50 feet, and he just hit a no-doubter to right. And now Bowie has a good or a solid lead here early in this game at 3-0.
Somerset and Akron are still scoreless, and Adam talking about Portland and the chance maybe that they had coming into this week. The pitch to Toby Welk, and that's on the inner half of the plate, called for a strike. After losing 2 nights ago, Portland went out last night against Hartford, and they put up double digits. And now in the 2nd inning, Portland's leading 5-0, but it's a little too late. The 0-1 to Welk is outside. But the other thing, Adam, that's interesting is that this year it's by winning percentage, and Portland has missed so many games out of their control. The 1-1, a swing and a miss.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. You know, they lost 4 or 5 games in a row here 2 weeks ago due to COVID. In 2 different series, neither of those times was it a COVID issue on their team.
The 1-2 pitch, and Welk takes it low and away. They were playing New Hampshire. New Hampshire had a COVID issue. That game had to be canceled. I believe that was the Sunday game. And then the first 4 games of that Binghamton series,
they would have had to win just about them all.
2-2 pitch, a swing and a miss. Welk is retired. He falls to 0 for 2 on the evening after the pop out to first in the 1st inning. Now there's 2 down in the bottom of the third. Bowie leading 3-0.
But those are 2 sub-500 teams that Portland has played very well against all years. So for the Sea Dogs, I mean, I'm not saying they would have done it, but they would have loved to at least have had an opportunity to.
The pitch to Andrew Dashbach misses low, ball 1. Now here's a stat that might blow your mind, and this is partially just due to scheduling and geography. Akron against teams above 500, 45-36. Somerset's 36-33. The 1-0, a swing and a foul tip into the glove of Pabst. Bowie is 36-33 against teams above 500. Portland, they are 6-6.
Oh my goodness! It's just unbelievable that the teams around them all have a losing record.
1-1, and that bounces in the dirt to Dashbach. 2-1.
Yeah, if you think about the clubs up in that Northeast, you've got Hartford, New Hampshire, Binghamton.
Yep.
They all have a losing record. The only team they've played all year with a winning record is Somerset. That's it.
And they've played 2 6-game series, and they've split them. 2-1, grounded over to third, hops into the chest of Bissonnette, recovers, throws to first in time. Nice play made at third by Bissonnette. Bowie adds to their lead with a 2-run homer from Patrick Dorian that went over 400 feet down the line. We'll come back for the top of the fourth. Bowie in front by 3 on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Missed your ride? Don't worry. Commuter Crew has got you covered. If you miss your bus or carpool or van pool, you can take advantage of Commuter Crew's guaranteed ride home program for free. Visit our website at www.aacounty.org/commutercrew for more information or sign up today at commuterconnections.org.
Hey, Baysox fans, individual game tickets for the 2021 season are available now by calling the Baysox ticket office at 301-464-4865 or purchasing online at baysox.com. The Baysox are taking pride in providing a safe atmosphere for fans, players, and coaches in 2021. So we can't wait to see you at Prince George's Stadium. Again, the number 301-464-4865 or get tickets online at baysox.com.
It takes time to get rich, flavorful coffee beans from the lush mountain regions of Colombia and Brazil to Royal Farms. But less than a minute to get yourself a delicious hot cup of the finest and freshest coffee in the world. Because Royal Farms' new Swiss-made coffee machines grind those rich, flavorful coffee beans and brew them one magnificent cup at a time. It's why Royal Farms makes the freshest and best coffee in the world. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Drew Rahm has faced the minimum through 3 innings. Bowie leading 3-0. We're back to the top of the order here in the top of the 4th inning. O'Neal Cruz, G1 Bay, and Rodolfo Castro will come to the plate against the left-hander. Drew Rahm has worked quickly through them, too. Only 35 pitches. First pitch into Cruz, and it's fouled away down the first base line. 0-1 the count to O'Neal Cruz, who struck out swinging his first time up. Cruz 12 home runs on the season with Altoona, and 2 of them have come in this series. One of them last night. The 0-1 pitch, and he swings and fouls it off straight down again. It came in the 3rd inning, but it ended up being the game-winning home run as Altoona won the game 3-2. It was 2-0 at the time that Cruz hit the home run. It was an opposite field shot to left. The 0-2 pitch, a swing and a ground ball over to second. Grenier there on a few hops, picks it up and throws to first. Beats Cruz by a step. 10 up, 10 down against Drew Rahm. And now it's G1 Bay, who also has a home run in this series. The Curve, I was mentioning it a couple of innings ago, have a similar power makeup to the Somerset Patriots, who Bowie saw here at Prince George's Stadium a couple of weeks ago, where you think to yourself, okay, well, this guy could hit a home run at any time.
Right.
So could this guy. So could this guy.
You know, we're in the 5th game of this series, Paul. They've scored 1 run in the whole series. That wasn't a homer.
The pitch to Bay is low and away with a fastball, ball 1, and that's just incredible.
Last night, They had a few home runs, and wasn't their only other hit a bunt?
Yes.
I mean, they didn't have a swinging hit that wasn't a home run.
And not only that, they only had 2 base runners after that home run in the 3rd inning. The 1-0 pitch, that's outside, ball 2. Last night, outside of the 2 home runs, Altoona only had 3 true base runners, right? You think of a home run, they count as a base runner, but it's a quick trip around the bases. Smith and Jigba walked as here's a 2-0 fouled away to the left side. Matt Frazier singled in the 8th. He was left at first. Mason Martin was hit by a pitch with 2 outs in the 9th. He was left at first. They did not have a runner extend past first who reached base last night that wasn't on a home run. 2-1 pitch. That bends outside, 3-1. That is remarkable to be able to win a game in that fashion.
You don't have a swinging single, double, or triple, and you win the game.
The 3-1 pitch, and it's a ground ball. What do you know? Over to second. There's Grenier, the throw to first in time.
Well, we've seen a lot of strikes called here early in this game, and that's a 3-1 curveball. It's a borderline pitch. It's not a pitch you want to swing at. A really good curveball, tough to do anything with it, and it's just a soft ground ball out to second on what could have been ball 4. At least if it was a strike, you're up there to see another pitch.
Now with 2 down in the 4th inning, it's Rodolfo Castro. Top of the 4th frame. Bowie leading 3-0 early on at Prince George's Stadium. The pitch, a swing and a miss at a pitch that was pretty much center cut. Fastball there at 92. Good challenge pitch there from Rom. He's gone to the breaking ball a lot. He's worked around the plate, but kind of came at him there with that fastball. Caden Grenier's been busy. He's fielded 3 ground outs so far today in 3 2/3 innings. Castro was one of them. The 0-1 pitch and a swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Went to the fastball again. 2 straight fastballs to start off Castro. Switch hitter in from the right side. Castro hitting .245 on the season with 12 long balls. Rom's ERA now down below 4 on the season at Double-A. Rom steps off, pitching out of the wind from the third base side of the rubber. No balls and 2 strikes. The pitch, swinging a foul to the screen. Stays 0-2. Good crowd on hand here on a Friday night. Tomorrow night, Bruce Zimmerman.
That's right.
6:35 first pitch. Bronovich will pitch after Zimmerman, and the final fireworks day of the season.
Should be a great crowd in Bowie, so get your tickets now at Baysox.com.
0-2 the count. The pitch. A check swing on a pitch low and in. He went around, says the home plate umpire, Jude Corey. And it's another strikeout for Rom. 7 through 4 innings, and he is still not allowed a base runner. And we're going to head into the bottom of the 4th with the Baysox leading 3-0 on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Baysox fans, watch the Orioles Stars of tomorrow today with MILB.TV. With all home games and most away games streamed live, the only place to watch the Baysox on your phone or computer is MILB.TV. Subscribe today and watch up to 5,000 games from all teams across the minor league baseball live or on demand. Download the MILB First Pitch app from Google Play or Apple App Store to watch on the go. Use promo code BAYSOX at checkout to save $10 on the yearly subscription. Visit MILB.TV for details.
Are you seeing mice chew through your food in the pantry? What about ants just coming and going as they please in your house? Are you tired of getting bit by mosquitoes and ticks every time you go outside? Well, give Old Bay Pest Control a call, and we guarantee to remove any pest in your household. One pest is too many. Old Bay Pest Control, 443-603-5651. That's 443-603-5651.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union, and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Bottom of the fourth inning on the Baysox Baseball Network. Johnny Reiser leading things off. The Baysox right now leading 3-0. They have had 4 base runners tonight. 3 of them have scored. The first pitch to Reiser misses outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Reiser tonight flew out to center field, his first trip to the plate. Grenier will bat next, then Gunnar Henderson with Cody Roberts after. The 1-0 pitch. That one catches the outer half of the plate in there at 83 miles an hour for strike 1. Reiser hitting .252 coming into the game tonight. That leads the Baysox. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that is a little low, ball 2. See that Zach Watson is taking a night off tonight. Watson has been struggling mightily lately. We saw his average up in the upper 270s a couple of weeks ago. Now the 2-1 pitch. That one missing outside again. It's 3-1. So Watson gets the night off tonight. Kind of collect himself a little bit as we move into this critical weekend of baseball. Somerset and Akron still scoreless. 3-1 pitch. And that's outside, ball 4. That's the first walk tonight from Jeff Passantino. And Bowie has a leadoff base runner for the 3rd time in the game's first 4 innings. And here's Caden Grenier. Grenier a strikeout looking his first time up. Gunnar Henderson next, Cody Roberts after. Shane Fontana would round out the lineup. Again, Grenier went down looking. It was a quick second inning. 3 straight strikeouts for Jeff Passantino. He has 5 total on the night. Check the first. Reiser's back in time. Reiser is a threat to steal. Caden Grenier leads the Baysox with 12 stolen bases, but Johnny Reiser, he has 10. He's right on the heels of Grenier. He's one of only 2 Baysox players who have stolen double digits at the AA level. The pitch, and that's on the inner half, a called strike to Grenier. Zach Watson is a 2020 player, but he brought 18 stolen bases from Aberdeen. So there's only 2 Baysox who have stolen double digits here in AA. Bowie really hasn't been that aggressive this season on the base pass, but they've been much more aggressive here in the last month or so. The 0-1 to Grenier. There goes Reiser, the pitch, and it's a called strike to throw down, and it's not in time. Reiser slides in ahead of a throw that was a little high, and it's a stolen base for Reiser. He's within 1 of Grenier. That's 11 for Reiser. And Bowie has a runner in scoring position for the 3rd time in the game's first 4 innings. Bowie added to their lead in the bottom of the 3rd with a 2-run Patrick Dorian homer, his team leading 21st of the season. He is the only Bowie player to hit 20 in AA this year. Several players that have passed through Bowie have hit 20. You think of Watson, Stowers, Rutschman. No balls and 2 strikes to Grenier. The pitch, swinging a foul right side. But Dorian is the only one that has hit all 20, now tonight 21, here in a Bowie uniform. Told me the other day his goal was at least 15, and he has far surpassed that. Akron was threatening in the bottom of the 3rd, but they did not score, so we're still scoreless up at Canal Park between Somerset and Akron. The 0-2 pitch in, and Grenier fouls it away right side, a little weaker this time, stays in Prince George's Stadium. Grenier battling in an 0-2 count, fouled off the last couple of pitches. Gunnar Henderson will bat next. He did not swing at a pitch his first time up, went down on 3 straight strikes. In fact, Grenier, Henderson, and Roberts, the 3 in this inning with Reiser on base, have all struck out. The 0-2, that misses low. Grenier, Henderson, and Roberts all struck out looking in the 2nd inning. Reiser flew out to center to end the 1st. Bowie has only stranded 1 base runner tonight. And with nobody out, Johnny Reiser is at 2nd base. Bowie leading 3-0 in the bottom of the 4th inning. Altoona yet to see a runner reach base on their end. Passantino looks to 2nd, now comes home. 1-2, hit in the air, weakly to center field, coming in for it. Frazier on the run, he stops and makes the catch. And that is out number 1. And now Gunnar Henderson will bat.
Gunnar Henderson.
With a runner on second, and one out. Gunnar Henderson struck out looking on 3 pitches in the second inning. Did not swing. Went up there, saw 3 pitches. They were all strikes, and he struck out. Henderson waiting on the first pitch from Passantino. Here it comes. And he takes a strike again. So he has seen 4 pitches tonight, and they have all been strikes, and he has not swung at any of them. Henderson, now in his first week here at Double-A. No balls, 1 strike. Roberts on deck. The pitch. And that misses outside just barely. What registered on this radar gun is 67 miles an hour. A slow one. That's Mickey Janis-esque. 1 ball and 1 strike to Gunnar Henderson, a left-handed hitter still looking for his first home run with Bowie. The 1-1 pitch, and that's low and away. Went back to the fastball, and it's 2-1. Bowie leading 3-0. The first inning run that was aided because of the error. Then in the third, the 2-run Patrick Dorian homer. 2-1 to Henderson. And that one catches the outer half. Kind of just grazing that outer black, and it's 2-2. Passantino does not have a ton of speed on his pitches, but he's been able to locate them fairly well. Now it's 62 pitches, 39 strikes. There's 63, and it's a fastball that misses off the plate away. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. There is a right-hander warming now for Altoona, bottom of the 4th inning. See if Passantino is able to get out of this frame without any more damage done. There is 1 out because of the Grenier fly out to center. Infield shifted a little bit over to the right. A lot of room on the left side of the infield, the 3-2, and it's a called strike 3 on the outer half, and Henderson is fired up. Henderson does not like that strike 3 call on the outer third of the plate, still having some words with the umpire. That is the 6th strikeout tonight for Jeff Passantino, and there's 2 down in the bottom of the 4th inning. Cody Roberts, a strikeout looking in the second. Here's the pitch. And that's on the inner half of the plate, a called strike 1. Shane Fontana will bat next. But the Altoona bullpen is fairly depleted. They're going to have to start rolling back through some guys that have already pitched in this series. This is game 5 of this series. The 0-1. A swing and a miss and a pitch inside. That one in at, can you believe it, 65 miles an hour. Wow. That curveball just slowly bending into the zone. No balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th inning, the pitch. And that one's up and away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Roberts went down on 3 pitches his first time up. 1-2 again, big hole on the right side of the infield this time. It's Reiser at second, the pitch, and it's hit into right field, but positioned perfectly. It was Daniel Amaral. He barely had to move. We're going to head into the 5th. Bowie maintains their 3-0 lead. We'll be back after this on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union, and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Enjoy Baysox baseball on your schedule and save over 30% off regular game day ticket prices with a Baysox 8-ticket Fielder's Choice package. These tickets are undated and can be used at your convenience throughout the season. Choose to use them all at once or spread them out over multiple games. It's your choice. You'll sit up close to all the on-field action in box seats and can choose weekend games, weekday games, or mix it up. Come to 8 games by yourself, 4 games with 2 people, or any combination you wish. Order your Baysox Fielder's Choice ticket package online at baysox.com or call the ticket office at 301-464-4865.
From bug bites to burns, fevers to flu, and bruises to broken bones, care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Baysox, open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Baysox baseball.
Into the 5th inning, the Baysox right now leading 3-0, and Bowie, with Drew Rahm on the mound, has still yet to see an Altoona runner reach base. And in for the play-by-play, it's Adam Pohl.
Yeah, not too shabby. 7 strikeouts and 12 in a row retired. Here's the powerful left-handed batting. Mason Martin the pitch. And a breaking ball grounded sharply, but right to the second baseman. Grenier blocks it down, recovers, and he throws out Martin. 1 pitch, 1 man down in this 5th inning. You know, it's interesting. Grenier has spent so much time this year as Bowie's shortstop. And when you're on the left side of the infield, it's hard to just knock a ball down and still be able to get it out. But when you're at second base, you got plenty of time. And Grenier did not panic there as he chested that down and made the play. 1 retired, and here is Sowinski. The pitch, fastball strike, had a lot of the plate. On the outer half, it's 0-1. 13 in a row retired. Here's the pitch. Swinging a liner over third, but foul. And the pitcher guarding a right-handed reliever. Altoona's got activity in their bullpen. And he made the reliever saving catch. As we try to take a look, I think it is Noe Toribio who is up and throwing, the right-hander for Altoona. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball right back to Rahm. It's off his glove. It's at his feet. He picks it up. He throws out Sowinski. 2 ground ball outs just like that. And 2 down in this top of the 5th inning. And now Daniel Emerald will come to the plate as Rahm is absolutely rolling. And Paul, his pitch count has, it's still very low here.
We haven't seen a true Double-A pitcher this year in the sense of, Mickey Janis has spent a lot of time at Triple-A, even in the majors.
As there's a fastball strike.
But we haven't seen a true Double-A pitcher here this year for Bowie go into the 7th inning. But right now, Drew Rahm at just over 50 pitches in the 5th.
0-1, and that's very low. He's just been filling up the strike zone today and get early contact, getting a lot of ground ball outs. Everything's been a strikeout or a ground ball out. As a breaking ball chopped left side, third baseman Dorian Gloves on the run. He throws out Emerald. The inning is over. 3 straight ground ball outs in the 5th inning. And we go to the bottom half. Bowie leading this big ball game. 3-0 over Altoona on the Baysox Baseball Network.
This copyrighted broadcast is presented by the authority of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues for the private use of our audience. Any reproduction, rebroadcast, retransmission, or other dissemination or use of this broadcast, descriptions or accounts of this game without the express written consent of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues is prohibited.
For more than 100 years, Chesapeake Employers Insurance has been helping Maryland businesses keep their workers safe. With competitive pricing and an AM Best A- financial strength rating, it's no surprise that Chesapeake Employers is Maryland's largest writer of workers' comp insurance.
At the end of every workday, someone's waiting for your safe return.
Connect with your agent or visit CEIWC.com.
Are you seeing mice chew through your food in the pantry? What about ants just coming and going as they please in your house? Are you tired of getting bit by mosquitoes and ticks every time you go outside? Well, give Old Bay Pest Control a call, and we guarantee to remove any pest in your household. One pest is too many. Old Bay Pest Control, 443-603-5651. That's 443-603-5651.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Season game of the 2021 season, and we invite
Oh, we got a new pitcher in the ballgame here for the Altoona Curve, as the right-handed Noe Toribio will come into the game. 3-0 Bowie leads in the bottom of the 5th inning. There's a right-hander throwing in the Baysox bullpen, so I have to see if Drew Rahm's night is over. He's thrown 5 perfect innings, retiring all 15 faced. And now Toribio will go to work against the speedy left-handed batting, Shane Fontana. A deep breath from the right-hander. He throws. Swing and a miss through a fastball on the outer half of the count, 0-1. Toribio now delivers. And there's a ground ball right side. Backhanding is Martin. He's going to throw to Toribio covering. And they get the out on a well-struck baseball. That was really a nice defensive play by Mason Martin, and there's one retired. And now we'll see Jordan Westberg 1 for 2 here tonight.
I thought that was a very nice defensive play all the way around. One on the backhand on a very hard hit ball, and then to hit Toribio in stride on the way to first by the cutout. Well executed play.
The Toribio 2-2 with a 4.70 ERA this year. He's kind of the piggyback starter tonight. 14th outing of the year. He's made 8 starts as he delivers. And a breaking ball off the outside. And it's 1-0 to Westberg. In Toribio's last outing, he worked 3 innings. He allowed 1 hit and no runs on September the 11th, 6 days ago, as a fastball inside nearly hit Westberg. And the count is 2-0. Though once again, he's going to be out there for a little bit of time if he's effective. The slow wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Westberg over the top of that. Sinking fastball in. So Passantino, 4 innings, 3 hits. He allowed 3 runs, 2 of which earned. He walked 1 and struck out 6. As Westberg fouls one off right at the plate. Rolling back towards the backstop. A little cutting offering. And the count is 2-2. Now it's interesting to see. It's Tyler Birch warming in the Baysox pen. So even though Rahm has the very low pitch count, he may be done for. Pitch. Swing and a miss. They got Westberg. Boy, they worked him in. Went off speed again, and there's 2 down. And here's Patrick Dorian, who had the big swing of the bat. In this game, Paul, his 21st home run of the year.
And one of those home runs where you know right off the bat, kind of like O'Neal Cruz's home run the other night, both left-handed home runs where you know just by the sound of it that it was gone.
The pitch, and he takes off the outside, ball 1. And Dorian turned on it, and he sent it well out to right. It really was a towering homer as well. As Toribio deals, and this off-speed pitch dives down into the dirt. Down and in, it's 2-0. Dorian is Bowie's home run hitting leader here on the season. As here's the pitch, and it's down and in again, a fastball, ball 3. On deck, Toby Welk. Welk's over 2 tonight. And it almost feels like they're kind of working around Dorian here, the pitch. And he swings and lifts a 3-ball, no-strike pitch foul out of play left side. Boy, we saw Westburg in the 3rd inning swinging 3-0, and he flied out to center. Soaring fly out there. And then Dorian here, 3-1 pitch. And a ball line the other way, off the glove of Cruz. He just dropped it. It was a line drive right at him, and he just didn't catch the baseball. And that is going to be a 4th error on the Altoona curve tonight. And you might say, hey, that's a line drive. That shouldn't be an error. I think that's the right call. That ball's hit chest high. Maybe not chest high, maybe a little bit above the belt to Cruz it, and he kind of bent his knees down to catch it chest high, and he just didn't catch it.
Yeah, and Altoona in this series is just not playing very sound defensive baseball. It is a tough go of it right now for Altoona.
4 errors on the board. It has been a miserable night for the Curve so far. As here's the pitch to Welk, and he swings and lines it towards left. Sawinski's there, though, a few steps towards the line to make the catch. A well-struck baseball, but in the end, the inning is over. So we head to the 6th inning. Birch is coming in, the right-handed reliever. It's 3-0 Bowie on the Baysox Baseball Network.
On the Green Incorporated is your lawn care team providing professional, organic-based lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more? Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
The only thing more fun than attending a Bowie Baysox game is attending a Bowie Baysox game with a group. Discount group tickets, private suites, fully catered buffets, picnics, and more. Whether you have a group of family members, coworkers, friends, employees, clients, colleagues, or students, the Baysox have a number of group offerings tailored to fit all of your needs. For more information on the Baysox group offerings, go to baysox.com or call 301-464-4880 to speak with a Baysox Group Events Manager.
At DCA Imaging Systems, we provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow, to document security and storage, we understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
Your home, the 2015 Eastern League champions. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Well, all year long, the Baysox have thrown their starting pitchers for the majority of the time for 5 innings. This is an interesting spot because of how important the game is for the Baysox. But Buck Britton obviously is not going to stray from the Orioles' organizational and development plan here. Drew Rom threw 5 perfect innings, retired 15 in a row, 7 via the strikeout, and he has only allowed, or not only allowed, but he's only thrown 54 pitches. But he'll give way now to the right hitter Tyler Birch, who was acquired by the Orioles at the trade deadline this year. And here's the first pitch from the right-hitter Birch to Frazier. And a fastball, good velo, but down low, ball 1. A lot of times this year, Bowie has had a piggybacking starter after a guy throws 4 or 5 innings, but that's not the case tonight. The 1-0 coming. Fastball very low, ball 2. So the Baysox are going to rely on their bullpen to try to get the final 12 outs here. 3-0 Bowie leads in the 6th inning. Baysox needing to win 2 of the final 3 games of the year to head to the AA Northeast League Championship. Pitch, swinging a soaring pop fly, right field towards the line. Fontana will circle under it. He's got to wait a while. It'll make the catch. A two-handed grab. Boy, Frazier hit that to the moon and back. And one retired. And now we will see Josh Bissonette.
Adam, in Altoona's last 38 batters to the plate in this series, combined with last night, only 2 have reached base.
Wow, I mean, that is a staggering figure. As here is Bissonette. He struck out his first time up. And now the pitch. Breaking ball strike on the other half, 0-1. Bissonette is a guy that does like to hit it the other way. He's a .227 hitter 48% of the time this year. He's hit the ball to right field more than any other curve player. The 0-1 coming. And it's a slider down and away. And the count evens here 1-1. We've got a very unusual box score. You know, there's a football Twitter site called Scoregami, isn't it right?
Yep.
I think we might have box Scoregami right now. There's a swing on a chopper right side. Charging Grenier gloves. He'll underhand a short flip to first in time. And 2 down. And Bowie is 1 out away from 18 in a row retired to open the game. What do you think, Paul? 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Baysox. No runs on no hits and 4 errors for the Altoona Curve.
Yeah, Bowie's pitching staff has been dominant. Drew Rahm looked as good as we've seen him this year. It would be hard to look better than what he looked like tonight.
I mean, incredibly pitch efficient, still striking out half the hitters. It was something. Here's the pitch, and a beautiful breaking ball strike. It was up and in. It cut right over the plate, and it's 0-1 as Birch goes to work here in his 8th AA appearance, all with Bowie. As now the 1-strike pitch to Pabst, and he couldn't check his swing on a hard breaking ball down, 0-2. Now, Birch, no record, a 5.40 ERA. He's allowed 5 runs on 8 hits in 8 1/3 innings. He's ready to go. The 0-2 pitch to Pabst, and it's a breaking ball off the outside, ball 1. The Baysox got a run in the first inning, an unearned run. And then Patrick Dorian hit a long 2-run homer in the bottom of the 3rd to give Bowie this 3-0 lead. They enjoy in the 6th. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's by the catcher. Racing to get it, Roberts. Pabst running for first. And the throws in time to get the out. It's another 1-2-3 inning. And we now head to the bottom of inning 6. 3-0 Bowie leading on the Baysox Baseball Network.
This is how you get a premium cup of coffee. Better and faster than the drip, drip, drip method. And way better than a large urn of lukewarm coffee made who knows when. At Royal Farms, our new Swiss-made coffee machines grind fresh, premium beans on the spot and then brew them 1 cup at a time for the freshest, most flavorful cup of premium coffee you can buy. This is Royal Farms coffee. It's better because it's the freshest coffee in the world. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
Hey, Baysox fans, individual game tickets for the 2021 season are available now by calling the Baysox ticket office at 301-464-4865 or purchasing online at Baysox.com. The Baysox are taking pride in providing a safe atmosphere for fans, players, and coaches in 2021. So we can't wait to see you at Prince George's Stadium. Again, the number 301-464-4865 or get tickets online at Baysox.com.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Your front seat to the rising tide of the Orioles prospects on their way to Baltimore. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Back here on the Baysox Baseball Network, and as we move into the bottom of the 6th inning of a game that Bowie leads 3-0, should remind all of you that if you are listening to tonight's game, you can watch the rest of this week, including tonight, for free on MILB TV.
That's right.
There might be a little extra incentive right now to watch the Baysox through 6 innings.
That's right, as there is a certain number in the hit category for Altoona, and it is less than the number 1. Here's Andrew Dashbach. He'll lead it off the pitch, and he swings and misses at a breaking ball down, the hard slider. And the count is 0-1. Activity has started here in the Baysox pen after a really strong inning from Tyler Birch. 0-1 pitch coming, and a foul on the ground, rolled back to the backstop off the bat of Dashbach. So Bowie leads 3-0 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Ryan Conroy is throwing in the Baysox pen. The 0-2 pitch and a hard ground ball, but foul outside third. You know, it's weird, Paul. This is a game Bowie desperately needs. They will head to the championship series for certain if they win 2 of their final 3 games. They play tomorrow night at 6:35 and then Sunday afternoon at 1:35. But the thing about it is they're only up 3-0. As a breaking ball gets Dashbach, I think that would have been a called strike. A slider bending away, and Toribio gets his second strikeout. And here's Johnny Reiser. You're at this point of the game here, Paul, where you're bringing in new relievers. You've been dominant so far, but you never know what can happen. And it'd be nice to get another run or two, wouldn't it?
Yeah, give yourself a little cushion heading in here to the final third of the game.
As Reiser bats, and he swings through a first pitch fastball, strike 1.
Bowie does have another right-hander warming in the bullpen presumably for the 7th inning.
Yeah, it's Conroy, and you got to wonder with Birch's strong inning, but I think that's going to be it for him. 0-1 pitch, inside a fastball, and the count evens at a ball that is strike. You know, if Conroy was throwing right now not to get ready to pitch the 7th, they probably throw a pitch, take some time out. He's warming hurriedly in the Bowie pen. The 1-1 pitch to Reiser. Change up, getting a wave and a miss. Beautiful pitch, and the count wanted 2. We've only had 3 hits in this game. One of them a long homer to right, a 2-run home run off the bat of Dorian. Where have all the singles gone? Pitch. And they got him swinging on a cutting offering, bending down and in. So Toribio has struck out 2 in a row. And now the Dominican right-hander, just 22 years of age, will face Caden Grenier. 0-2 tonight. The right-handed hitting Grenier, who's been active at second in a game that Drew Rahm in his 5 innings got a bevy of ground balls hit against him. Here's the pitch to Caden, and he takes a fastball down and in, and they count 1-0. Now, once again, it doesn't really matter for Bowie if Somerset or Akron win tonight as far as the Baysox chances to reach the finals, as a fastball strike in the knees, and the count is 1-1. Last we checked, Somerset had added on. They were up 2-0 in their contest.
In the bottom of the 5th right now.
Big breaking ball strike now to Grenier. Count 1-2. Each team 71-45 on the year. And the Baysox, I believe, are 71-46. 1-2 pitch. On the outside corner. Got him with an off-speed pitch. Grenier's still standing at the plate. It's been a huge strike zone tonight. And Toribio has struck out the side in order in the 6th inning. We go to the 7th, 3-0 Bowie. Conroy is entering on the Baysox Baseball Network.
When visiting this summer, the newly renovated Crown Plaza Annapolis is the place to stay. The Crown Plaza Annapolis has 196 guest rooms and 10,000 square feet of flexible meeting space. Make sure to dine in our Annapolis Bar and Grill, open daily for breakfast and dinner. Located conveniently across from the Westfield Annapolis Mall, the Crown Plaza Annapolis is within walking distance of more than 40 dining options and plenty of shopping as well. We offer complimentary parking that can accommodate oversized vehicles and buses, and have an indoor pool and jacuzzi with a 24-hour fitness center. Less than 5 miles from historic downtown Annapolis, the Crown Plaza Annapolis. Work, rest, and be restored.
Missed your ride? Don't worry, Commuter Crew has got you covered. If you miss your bus or carpool or van pool, you can take advantage of Commuter Crew's guaranteed ride-home program for free. Visit our website at www.aacounty.org/commutercrew for more information, or sign up today at commuterconnections.org.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Well, new pitcher on the mound for the Baysox, the right-hander Ryan Conroy, the third Bowie pitcher of the night. His 12th outing is 1-2 with a 4.94 ERA. Altoona, 6 innings, 18 up, 18 down, 3-0 Bowie leads. Here with a call, Paul Fritschner.
Thank you very much, Adam. And yeah, it is Ryan Conroy as the Baysox motor on in here to the 7th inning. And it'll be the top of the order, this time the 3rd time through the order. Ryan Conroy with a 4.94 ERA on the season. Conroy with a 4.43 ERA total combined between 3 levels. Conroy, Delmarva, Aberdeen, and Bowie. 10 1/3 innings with Delmarva, 27 innings with Aberdeen, before now 23 2/3 with Bowie. In the first pitch in to O'Neill Cruz, misses low and in. A fastball for ball 1. Cruz tonight, a strikeout swinging his first time up, then a ground out to second. The 1-0 from Conroy, and that crosses the outer half of the plate for strike 1. Well, 18 up and 18 down right now for the Altoona Curve. Yet to see a base runner in the top of the 7th. The pitch, and that misses outside. 2 balls and a strike. It has been a huge strike zone tonight. A lot of strikes called in this game. 2-1 the count from Conroy, the right-hander into the wind, the pitch, and it's fouled back. Cruz took a home run hack at it, but fouled it straight to the screen, and it's 2-2. Ryan Conroy, the 3rd Bowie pitcher of the night, taken over from Tyler Birch, who threw 1 scoreless inning. Did not allow a base runner, obviously, and he struck out 1. He threw just 9 pitches. That was after Drew Rahm threw just 54 in his 5 perfect innings to start. The 2-2, and that's low and in. Ball 3. And Conroy has worked it full in the first batter of this top of the 7th inning. Being careful around O'Neill Cruz. The 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air back behind the plate. Cruz fouls it out of Prince George's Stadium over our heads. And a count stays full. We're going to see the 7th pitch of this at-bat to O'Neill Cruz. Actually rolls right back down into the stadium. Over to our right. A foul ball came into the press box last night. Adam, you missed it. It was on a hop. Over to team historian Ralph Grunt, over to our right. The 3-2 pitch, and it's in the dirt, ball 4. And there is the first Altoona base runner of the night. It took until the top of the 7th. But O'Neill Cruz is aboard on a walk. And now it's Ji-Won Bae. To Adam's point, the way that Bowie was cruising, it's only a 3-0 game. You get a couple of base runners here and a big swing from somebody like Mason Martin. You could have a new ball game here. But a base runner is aboard. Altoona still with a 0 in the hit column. Bae is 0 for 2, and he pops a bunt up to the right side. The play is made at first by Dashbach, catching it, and he just can't get to first for the double play. Cruz saw it off the bat and had to get back to first. He was running as the ball got popped off the bat. A pop out to first, there's one down, and that was nearly disaster for Altoona.
Yeah, and Dashbach had two decisions there, or he had a decision to make, I should say, which is to either try to get to the bag ahead of Cruz or to try to put a tag on him. And he tried to tag him, but Cruz was able to elude the tag.
So here's Rodolfo Castro, who's 0 for 2, a ground out to second, and a strikeout swinging in the fourth. He was the 7th and final strikeout of Drew Rahm's night. The pitch. And that's a fastball called strike on the outer half. Drew Rahm struck out 7 batters. Castro in that at-bat was hitting as a right-handed hitter. Castro here, a switch hitter in from the left side. No balls and a strike to him. O'Neal Cruz leaning. There he goes to second. The pitch is low. The throw down to second, and it skips into center field. Cruz will stay at second base, but it's a stolen base for O'Neal Cruz, and it's the first time tonight that Altoona has had a runner in scoring position. The throw got from Cody Roberts down to Gunnar Henderson, but it kind of skipped under Gunnar Henderson's glove into center field. Luckily for the Baysox, O'Neal Cruz stays at second base.
Yeah, we've seen it a lot. Henderson was very late in covering second base, and I think there was quite a collision between the sliding foot of Cruz and Henderson's glove. You could see him kind of shaking that glove handoff there after he was unable to make the play. But if Henderson is at second awaiting that throw, they might have had the out.
Rodolfo Castro is 0 for 2 tonight, and he's in a 1-1 count here with one down in the top of the 7th inning. Coming set is the right-hander Conroy. The pitch that misses outside. So Conroy, after allowing the first base runner of the night, has now fallen behind Rodolfo Castro. Two balls, one strike, and one out. Castro waiting on it, set, and the pitch, a swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. So Mason Martin waiting in the on-deck circle, and the question is, does he have a chance to tie the game when he comes up, or does he come up with just one runner on? 2 balls, 2 strikes, still one out from Ryan Conroy into the left-handed hitting Rodolfo Castro. 245 hitter on the season with 12 homers. The 2-2 pitch. Caught on and missed, strike 3. Got him with a pitch low and away. Conroy likely would have been ball 3, but he went to the changeup and Castro swung over the top of it. Second strikeout for Ryan Conroy, a good out pitch there. And the changeup has just been devastating this week to the Altoona hitters. Look at what David LeBron did early on in his game. Earlier this week, Grayson Rodriguez had it working in his start. Mason Martin to the plate now. Left-handed hitter against Conroy. Out of the stretch. Here's the pitch. And it misses low. The throw down from Roberts to second, and it skips away from Henderson. O'Neal Cruz, though, will stay at second base. Right idea, but the throw was low. Cruz able to slide in there head first. Mason Martin tonight, a couple of ground outs. One was right in front of the plate. Cody Roberts able to pick it up and throw to first. And then in the 5th inning, it was a ground out to second. 1 ball and no strikes with 2 down in the top of the 7th inning. Bowie leading 3-0 in this game. 1-0 pitch to Martin. And it's grounded foul right side over by the Bowie dugout. It's 1-1. This game now just over an hour and a half old. Bowie in the bottom half of this 7th inning. After the stretch, we'll have Henderson, Roberts, and Fontana to the plate. Only one hit combined between them tonight. The 1-1 pitch into Martin. And it's low for ball 2. So whereas coming into this inning, there were a ton of strikes called throughout this game, Conroy has been a little erratic around the zone in the top of the 7th. 2-1 the count to Mason Martin, and now Conroy's going to step off. Somerset still leading Akron 2-0. Boy, Somerset is hot right now, and Akron is fading at the wrong time. 2-1 the count with 2 down. And this was a conversation as Conroy steps off. This was a conversation 2 weeks ago where it was just Somerset, Bowie, and Portland playing for that second spot. Portland kind of fell out of it with the COVID cancellations, and it became Somerset and Bowie for that second spot. But now Akron is in serious danger of missing altogether. The 2-1, a called strike on the outer half. If Akron doesn't get it together tonight and through the weekend, they are in some serious danger of outright missing after being in full control of not only the division, but the league over the second half of this season.
Yeah, they probably couldn't believe that Bowie and Somerset each won an entire week series. Somerset went 6-0. Bowie went 7-0 last week, and it really changed things up.
2-2 pitch, and Martin lunges at it, hits it on the ground to third. What a play on the backhand by Dorian on one hop. He spun around and threw to first, and the inning is over. Altoona still without a hit into the 8th. They strand a runner in scoring position, and we'll head to the bottom of the 7th with the Baysox leading 3-0 on the Bowie Baysox Baseball Network.
From sprains to stitches, sore throats to stomach aches, and pulled muscles to poison ivy, care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Baysox, open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
Baysox Futures Club is the coolest club around, and it's free to join for kids ages 3 to 12. Each season of the Baysox Futures Club will feature members-only events, discount ticket offers, and fun for all. When your kids come out to the ballpark for their first game of the season, they can pick up their free gift at our Fan Assistance Center. Registering for the Baysox Future Club is free and easy. Just go to baysox.com/kids and fill out the online form. The Baysox Futures Club. Join today.
Injuries are part of the game, and not just in baseball, with any job. To reduce pain, doctors sometimes prescribe opioid medications. They're effective, but they can be addictive, and that's when intended solutions turn into problems. At Chesapeake Employers Insurance, our health services team provides swift, thorough, and appropriate treatment for your employees. And that includes strict monitoring of prescriptions for potentially addictive opioids. It can be a game saver. To learn more, connect with your agent or visit Chesapeake Employers at CEIWC.com.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Well, something's brewing here in Bowie into the bottom of the 7th inning. There's still a 0 in the hit column for the Altoona Curve, but it's Bowie to the plate in the form of Gunnar Henderson, Cody Roberts, and Shane Fontana. The pitch to Gunnar Henderson is a called strike on the outer half to get this bottom of the 7th started. Bowie right now leading at 3-0. No balls, 1 strike, and nobody out. Right-hander Noe Toribio. The pitch, a swing and a miss as Henderson went with a huge cut at a pitch low and in, and it's 0-2. Henderson 0 for 2 tonight. 2 strikeouts looking. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch, a swing and a miss, and that's the 3rd strikeout for Henderson. That's the 5th strikeout for Toribio. Only 1 batter has reached the 3rd time through this order for the Baysox.
Yeah, you got to feel for Gunner. It's been a tough start to his Double-A career here. He's 1 for 11, and I believe that is his 9th strikeout.
Cody Roberts, 0 for 2. The pitch, and it's up and away. Ball 1. Shane Fontana will bat next. 1 down in this bottom of the 7th inning. The 1-0 pitch. He shows bunt, but pulls it back. They appeal. He did not keep the bat out there. So it's 2 balls and no strikes. But it's 3-0. Nobody has scored since Bowie plated 2 runs in the bottom of the 3rd. It's been a quick and quiet game. The 2-0 pitch hit in the air, left field. This one on a line, now dying over to the glove of Jack Sawinski. And that's out number 2. I mean, this is one of those games where if Altoona had a hit, you'd just be thinking, okay, it's a quick game. Home run from Dorian, and it's been about it. Otherwise, fairly quiet. But there is still that looming possibility for Bowie. Drew Rahm was spectacular in his start. 54 pitches through 5 perfect innings. The pitch into Shane Fontana, and that's ball 1. The only base runner that Toribio has allowed out of the bullpen was an error by the shortstop O'Neal Cruz. Patrick Dorian lined the ball over to him, the 1-0. And that's low for ball 2 with a fastball. Somerset leading Akron 2-0 in the bottom of the 6th. I will reiterate, Somerset is a hot team right now. They dropped the opener of that series. Haven't lost since. The 2-0 pitch, and it's bunted straight down and foul. In fact, that opening game of the series was the only game that Somerset has lost in the last 2 weeks. And you look at that, and even that was a game that Somerset really shouldn't have lost. They were leading 6-1 in that game in the 7th inning before Akron rallied. The 2-1 to Fontana, and it's outside, ball 3. Three balls, 1 strike, 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th inning. The pitch to Fontana, and it swung on, grounded foul down the first baseline. And Akron, they are fading fast. Adam and I were talking about it before the game, and I was talking on the air the other night about how Bowie fans should want Somerset to win, but that would have been beneficial for Bowie to be able to get that number 1 seed. But now that both teams are tied, Bowie just needs to get into the playoffs. And right now, they'd run into a red-hot Somerset squad. The 3-2 misses outside, ball 4. Yeah, the other night when Somerset was winning those games, Bowie needed Somerset to be able to leapfrog Akron and get into first place. So the assumption was you want Somerset to win to be able to get that first place spot. But now that Bowie lost last night, they have been leapfrogged, and you're kind of back to square one. The benefit, though, is that those 2 teams are playing each other, and now you just have to hope that, like Adam was saying before, whoever wins tonight in that game go on to win tomorrow to give Bowie a little bit of breathing room. Fontana on first. Here's Westberg. 1 for 3 tonight. The pitch, and that one missing out. 1 ball and no strikes. How quickly things can change this week. Seems like every night the outlook of the week has changed. The dynamic of what Bowie needs to do and maybe what they would like to see happen. The 1-0 pitch. A swing and a ground ball out to second. Castro is there. He'll step on second, and that'll end the inning. So we're going to head to the 8th. It's still a 3-0 game that Bowie leads on the Baysox Baseball Network.
It's now time to spin to win in the Dizzyback race.
We provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, Output devices, scanning and workflow to document security and storage. We understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
All season long, fireworks will light up the sky at Prince George's Stadium. Come see the great post-game spectacle with fireworks from ZY Pyrotechnics. Fireworks shows will follow every Saturday night game starting in June and several Friday night games as well. So get a Baysox schedule and pick a special firework night to enjoy. Get tickets at 301-464-4865 or purchase right now at baysox.com.
With guaranteed results for even the toughest
Moving here into the top of the 8th inning, something special may be brewing for the Baysox. It's a 3-0 game, but the most important column right now, the 0 in that middle column. And in for the play-by-play of the final 2, it's Adam Pohl.
Yeah, that's right. Altoona did have a base runner when O'Neill Cruz walked to lead off the 7th inning, but that is their lone base runner of the day. Here's the left-handed batting, Jack Sawinski. A win tonight, and Bowie would be forced to buy some bubbly tomorrow. Always a good day when you're testing the shelves of the city of Bowie's bubbly. As going to work, here is Conroy in his 2nd inning. He'll deal to Sawinski, the wind and the pitch. Fastball hit hard, but foul on the ground. Off to the right side, and the count 0-1. It really is amazing when you look at the history of the Baysox, how they haven't been in this spot very often. The 0-1 coming. Breaking ball, getting a wave and a miss, strike 2. In that they've only played in the league's championship series twice in their 27-year history. Both times in the recent past, as Sawinski chops one into the Baysox dugout right side, and it stays now. They get 2. 2015 when they won the title in 5 games over Reading, and then in 2019 when they lost in 4 games to Trenton. Pitch and a breaking ball, tap lightly foul right side, and we'll do it again here at no balls and 2 strikes. But if you win tonight and you're up 3-0 in the 8th, it's not over. But if you win tonight, you got to win one of the final 2 to get in. The 0-2 coming. Well upstairs, a fastball, ball 1. The Baysox were no hit in a game about 6 weeks ago in Somerset. The pitch and a breaking ball down low, and it's now 2-2. That was actually Adley Rutschman's last game as a Baysox. The Baysox did not have a hit in their shutout defeat on that Sunday evening. 2-2 coming. Breaking ball, grounded foul off to the right side, off the fencing in front of the Baysox dugout, and it's 2-2.
That'll be a trivia question someday.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Well, he's talking about one of Manny Machado's last games in Bowie when he hit for the cycle in 2012. As Conroy throws, there's a hard ground ball, base hit, and the no-hitter is done for here in Bowie. A ground ball between the first baseman Dashbach and the second baseman Grenier. And the Baysox pitching staff is getting a nice ovation here from the Bowie faithful as Altoona has ended the no-hit bid. Here's the thing. Altoona 2 weeks ago tonight were down to their final out without a hit. And Mason Martin singled through the left side of the infield, the left-handed hitter. Slap one the other way to get their first of the night. Here's Amaral. He shows bunt. Offered at it. It was a strike anyways. He did not get a piece. And the count is 0-1. So the leadoff man is on now for a second consecutive inning here against Conroy in his second inning of work. Rahm threw 5 perfect innings. And then Birch worked a 1-2-3 sixth as a look to first. And back to the bag, diving in Sawinski. Conroy's ready. And here's the pitch. And a breaking ball bends down low. Knocked down by Roberts. It kind of handcuffed him. The Bowie catcher in the count of 1-1.
I mean, this kind of goes back to what you were talking about before, where it may have been a no-hitter, but it's only a 3-0 game.
That's the thing, right? You're one tough inning away from losing that lead. We've seen Bowie struggle with late leads this year. As a look to first, and Sawinski is back to the bag, diving in safely. But, you know, for the Baysox, they have led this game 3-0 since the third inning. So you kind of get into that comfort zone, don't you? There's no doubt Bowie's in control of this game, but still work to be done. Here's the pitch. And, just a little bit in with a fastball. And the count is now 2 balls and a strike. Amaral's grounded out twice. You know, the thing about Rahm's day today, he got, of the 15 outs, 7 strikeouts. As a look to first, and back is Sawinski. The other 8 outs, Paul, were all ground ball outs. They didn't get a ball out of the infield. Count is 2 balls and a strike here to Amaral. As Conroy sets, here's the pitch. Swinging a soft chopper, foul. Outside third, and it's now 2-2.
Somerset still leading Akron 2-0 in the 7th.
Kind of a similar game there, right?
Yeah, really.
You know, Akron won that first game in the series. Somerset, in a day game on Tuesday, Somerset had a big lead in the 7th inning, and they blew it. I think it was a 6-1 lead in the 7th. Count 2-2 to Amaral. And here's the pitch. And a breaking ball chopped to short. Henderson charges. He'll glove. The throws to first, and he gets the out. That's a really smart play by the young shortstop Gunnar Henderson there. He could have tried to rush a cross-body flip to second to try to get the force and try to turn 2, but I don't think they had a play there. And that could have been a dire decision. And the entire way he was thinking about getting that surefire out, and especially in a spot where you got a 3-run lead, that's the play to make. The 1 down, runner at second. And now Matt Frazier will come to the plate. He's 0 for 2 tonight, as many of the Altoona hitters are. I guess everybody was 0 for 2 the first 2 times through. As there's a strike with a breaking ball on the outside.
It was a tough night for everybody, two trips through.
We're a little redundant when we say 0 for 2. Guess what the guy on deck is? I'll give you a hint. It starts with an O, and it ends with a 4-2. Here's the 0-1. There's a line drive towards center. It's a base hit. Reiser charges. His throw's coming to the plate. The throw is cut off. Well off first, Frazier. Nobody's behind him. He'll trot back to first. Holding at third, the lead runner, Sawinski. And runners are at the corners with 1 down for Altoona in this 8th inning. And that's a smart play. You know, if it's 3-2 and there's 2 down in the inning, I think Sawinski's running. But Reiser got to that quickly, Paul, and he got it into the infield. Dashmont cut it off right around the mound. And when Reiser made the throw, Sawinski was not even at third base.
Yeah, that ball was hit a lot harder than it looked like off the bat. And by the time on 1 hop it skipped to Reiser, yeah, he was just at third base, and it would have been a close play.
Our best opportunity for Altoona tonight. Here's Bissonette. And a breaking ball strike. Good slider on the outside. It's 0-1. No activity in the Baysox pen. That might be changing, though. We'll have to see. Boy, Conroy, could he get a ground ball here? As he looks back the runner, Frazier, is a threat to steal, and he dives back safely. Bissonette is 0 for 2 tonight. He has struck out swinging and grounded out to second. The pitch, and it's down low, ball one. And now activity has started here, Paul, in the Baysox pen.
Yeah, Steve Clement, who we assumed would come into this game tonight at some point, he is warming to enter, and he would be Bowie's fourth reliever, and he is warming up with a lot of pace right now.
And Clement threw beautifully his last time out in game one of the doubleheader Tuesday. What an outing he had there. 1-1 pitch, and it's down low, a fastball. The ball's behind the feet of Roberts. He now finds it. He took it out of his glove, and then he dropped it, and Frazier had a notion to just take off and try to get second, but he did not, and the count 2-1. Bowie won game one of this series in game one of the doubleheader Tuesday, 3-2. Altoona down 3-2 in the sixth inning of a 7-inning game, had runners at the corners and nobody out, and they didn't score. As a look to first, and the runners back safely. Clement came in with a bases loaded, 2 down. He got a big out on a jam shot near the second base bag, and then he struck out the side in order to end the game and get his first save of the year. The 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Fastball near the outside corner, may have even been away, and the count evens 2-2.
Klimek is another one like Tim Naughton, who has had a resurgent second half of the season.
And he's being trusted in a big spot here, following Conroy if he does, because obviously he'd be coming in a spot where he might get his second save of the year if he can close the door. Conroy's ready, the 2-2, and a breaking ball down and away, ball 3. A big spot here facing the 8-hole hitter. The veteran right-handed hitting catcher Arden Pabst is on deck. The man of the plate, Bissonette, 1 homer on the year, but he represents the tying run. Count 3-2. Conroy's ready. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball got him swinging. He grazed it into the glove of Roberts. It's a huge strikeout, and 2 down in the 8th inning. Boy, that was a big, slow breaking ball. What a time to throw a pitch like that. An absolute beauty from Conroy. And 2 down, and here's Arden Pabst, a 194 hitter with 6 home runs on the year. A veteran that eclipsed 500 AA at-bats in this series.
Yeah, he is somebody who the Baysox have seen, saw him back in the first series of the year.
As he takes down and away that cutting slider.
That's a theme of this Altoona team. A lot of them have been around for the whole year.
This tonight his 152nd AA game. Over 3 seasons, all of them in the Pirates organization here in Altoona. As a look to first and back to the bag is Frazier. Now Frazier is a threat to run here because you got 2 down. If you steal second, you get yourself in a spot where a base hit could bring you within 1 run. The count 1-0, Conroy Sads. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball strike on the outside. And the count evens 1-1. Right there on the outside part of the plate. Bowie got an unearned run in the first inning. And then a huge 2-run homer hit both importance and distance from Dorian in the third, his 21st of the year. And we've been like that for a while. 3-0 the Baysox lead it. They're at the corners, 2 down in the 8th inning for Altoona. As once again a look back to first, Frazier got back safely. The 1-1 to Pabst. Fastball a little bit low, ball 2. Looked like it had the inside corner, but it was down. Pabst is 0 for 8 with 6 strikeouts in this series. Bowie hoping that trend continues. The 2-1. Breaking ball popped him up behind second, backpedaling Grenier, racing and Reiser, tough play. Reiser on the run, dropped the ball. He dropped it. He dropped the ball and a run is home. It's a 3-1 ball game. Boy, Reiser ran all the way in. He was very close to the infield, and that's going to be an error on Reiser. And it's a 3-1 game. And frankly, Pabst should be at second base. That's really a big mistake by the catcher on a ball like that hit into a bit of no man's land. Is now Justin Ramsey's going to go out to talk to Conroy. The inning should be over here, but that's a big thing because Pabst is the tying run of the game, and he's only at first base.
And now you have O'Neal Cruz to the plate, and we know what he has done in the last few games in this series.
Yeah, he's hit a home run in each of them. Now he only has 2 hits in this series, but both of them have sailed over the wall. That was a tough play. I mean, Grenier really had to go a long ways out there into shallow right center to bring it in, but I think it probably would have been the easiest play for Grenier. But he gave way, as he should have, to Reiser, who on the run could not bring it in. Johnny looked like he was trying to stop at that last second to make that catch. That's a huge error. And now it sets up a big duel. It should be a 3-0 game to the bottom of the 8th, but it's now 3-1. Cruz bats, the infield playing to Pohl. Henderson towards the middle. And here's the pitch. Breaking ball. Ooh, just did miss. Maybe a bit off the outside. Ball 1. The outfield, even with a powerful Cruz up, they're playing, no doubt about it, in their regular depth. They're straight away. As a look to first, Pabst, who doesn't run well, dives back to the bag safely. That's 3 base runners for Altoona in this inning. They had just 1 entering the inning, and it was Cruz in the entire game. 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball striking the outside. And the count evens here, 1-1. Cruz, one of the top-ranked prospects in the Pirates organization, a 6'7" left-handed hitting shortstop. Let me say that again. 6'7", 1-1 pitch. There's a ground ball, backhanding it, dash back at first, and he's got plenty of time to get the out. He runs across the bag, and the inning is over. We're going to go to the bottom of the 8th. The Baysox still lead the ball game 3-1 on the Baysox Baseball Network.
By ZY Pyrotechnics. We'll be lighting up the sky with top-of-the-line fireworks shows following Baysox games all season long. We will give you the best bang for your buck. Sky shooter displays include traditional shows, true pyro musicals, custom choreographed plays, and much more. The night sky is truly limitless, so don't be shy. Give ZY a try. Find out more by calling us at 570-328-1361 or visit us online, zypyrotechnics.com.
To keep up with all the Baysox fun this year, make sure to follow the team on social media. Follow at Bowie Baysox on Twitter and Instagram, and like the Bowie Baysox on Facebook to stay up to date on promotions, news, scores, and more. With all of the exciting prospects in Bowie in 2021, this will be a season you will not want to miss. Again, that's at Bowie Baysox on Twitter and Instagram, and like the Bowie Baysox on Facebook.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union, and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Your front seat to the rising tide of the Orioles prospects on their way to Baltimore. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Now the first somewhat tenuous moment for Bowie there in that top of the 8th inning, with the Baysox have held on. They lead the ball game 3-1. Noe Toribio, this right-handed pitcher who has worked here in a long relief piggybacking role about to throw his fourth inning of work. He's worked 3 scoreless prior, as he'll deal here to Dorian, who's reached 3 times today. What a day it's been, the pitch. And he swings it, lines one foul to the screen. Nothing in one. Dorian is reached on a throwing error by the pitcher. He then hit a soaring 2-run homer to right. And then an error on a liner right of the shortstop Cruz. That was dropped, the pitch. And it's off speed and down, and the count 1-1. Well, Klimek was up and throwing for the Baysox, and I thought he might be the man in the ninth, but now it is Almengo pitch. And a sinking delivery. Cut and a miss, and the count 1-2. Dorian asking if that would have been a strike. The home plate umpire, Jake Horry, said, yes, it would have. The pitch. Breaking ball off the inside. It was close, and it's 2-2 the count. So Deonis Almengo is throwing in the Baysox pen. He's Bowie's save leader on the year. 2-2 coming, and a foul tap caught by the catcher. Well, you can hear that tap. And it ends up in the mitt of Arden Pabst. And there's one retired. That's the now 6th strikeout of the ball game for this right-hander in Toribio. Hadn't been a very good offensive night, really, for Bowie. They got a leadoff double from Westberg to open the game offensively, and they got Dorian's big homer pitch, and Wilt takes a breaking ball down. Count 1-0. Their lone other hit was an infield single on a bounding ball to deep short off the bat of Fontana. 1-0. Inside, a fastball right near the hands of Welk. Ball 2. Toby tonight in the 3-hole in the order. He's 0 for 3. Did line out sharply. Got a really good cut his last time out, the pitch. And he swings it to ground ball near the back at third. Off the glove of Bissonnette. I think we might have run out of fingers on a hand counting errors. We got to go to the other hand. That's going to be an error on Bissonnette. It's number 5. 1 for the thumb in the air column for Altoona. Ouch. And here is Andrew Dashbach. It's really a bizarre game in that these two teams have combined for 5 hits, and Altoona's got 5 errors. What do you see that? As here's Dashbach, 0 for 3, struck out twice, and the pitch, and it's off the outside, a fastball, ball 1. Well, Dashbach has seen a bevy of sliders this week, and in his 18 at-bats, he struck out 10 times in the series. The count 1-0. Here's the pitch. It's all the way to the backstop, down and away. One's going to get second on the wild pitch. Boy, another run would be big for the Baysox here. Bowie leads the ball game 3-1 in the 8th inning. Once again, the Baysox would clinch a postseason berth with 2 wins in their last 3 games. Final weekend of the regular season here, the pitch. Swinging a chop ball outside third foul. And the count is 2-1. If they win tonight, the champagne would be on ice. They could clinch a spot in the AA Northeast League Championship Series if they were to win tomorrow. And they don't need any help. It doesn't matter what happens elsewhere. The 2-1 to Dashbach, and he takes off speed and down, ball 3. Once again, if the Baysox only win one of these final 2 games, they still could make it. They need whoever wins in the Akron-Somerset game tonight to then win again Saturday and Sunday, and Bowie would be in with 1 win. Ground ball right side, diving is Martin to his left, throws to the pitcher covering, out at first in a bang-bang play. My goodness. Oh my, was it close. And a fantastic play. As Toribio was a little bit late covering, it was a dive towards the line. up to third on the play as well. There with 2 down, and here's Johnny Reiser. Oh, Martin, that is his glove side that he dove to, his left. Yeah, he's a left-handed hitter, but he throws with the right hand. Got to his feet, and I thought he was going to try to run himself, but Toribio raced over, and they just did get Dashbach, who was hustling down the line. Here's the pitch to Reiser. Swing and a miss and a changeup, and the count is 0-1. Well, once again, you win tonight. You only need one more win, but even if you don't get it, if you win tonight, you've got a chance to actually not have to win again. The 0-1 to Reiser. In the dirt, big block by the catcher, Paps, and he blocked it right up the third base line by about 20 or 25 feet. So that holds Welk at third, and the count 1-1 here to Reiser. Well, once again, you win tonight. If you're Bowie, you lose the last 2. If Somerset hangs on to win tonight, and then they win both Saturday and Sunday, the Baysox are in. What matters is that it's in Bowie's hands. The count 1-1 to Reiser. Welk leads off third. The pitch. Fastball misses down low. Ball 2. Reiser has walked tonight. It was a 5-pitch walk to lead off the 4th. He's 0 for 2 with a walk in the game. He's 2 for 16 in this series. As a sidewinding right-hander starting to throw in the Altoona pen. The 2-1 coming. A swing and a miss and a changeup there. It's 2-2. Will Gardner, sidewinding right-hander, is starting to throw. Almengo is going to be the man, it appears, in the 9th inning after Conroy, with 2 strong innings, allowing just 1 unearned run here today. 3-1, Bowie leads. 2 outs, nobody on, bottom of the, or check that, 2 outs, runner at third, bottom of the 8th inning. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. They got him. He went off speed, and Reiser cut through it. And with it, the inning is over. 4 scoreless for Toribio out of the pen to keep his club in it. And we go to the 9th inning. Here we come. It'll be Almengo coming on for Bowie. It's 3-1. The Baysox lead it on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Your taste adventure awaits. At this time, we direct your attention.
Missed your ride? Don't worry. Commuter Crew has got you covered. If you miss your bus or carpool or van pool, you can take advantage of Commuter Crew's guaranteed ride-home program for free. Visit our website at www.aacounty.org/commutercrew for more information or sign up today at commuterconnections.org.
Hey, Baysox fans, individual game tickets for the 2021 season are available now by calling the Baysox ticket office at 301-464-4865 or purchasing online at baysox.com. The Baysox are taking pride in providing a safe atmosphere for fans, players, and coaches in 2021. So we can't wait to see you at Prince George's Stadium. Again, the number 301-464-4865 or get tickets online at baysox.com.
It takes time to get rich, flavorful coffee beans from the lush mountain regions of Colombia and Brazil to Royal Farms. But less than a minute to get yourself a delicious hot cup of the finest and freshest coffee in the world. Because Royal Farms' new Swiss-made coffee machines grind those rich, flavorful coffee beans and brew them one magnificent cup at a time. It's why Royal Farms makes the freshest and best coffee in the world. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
All right, here we go. Top of the 9th inning. 3-1 the Baysox lead it 3 outs away from walking up to the doorstop, or the doorstep, I should say, of what would be their third ever trip to the AA Northeast League's Championship Series. The Baysox began in 1993. They had an incredible 84-win campaign in Prince George's Stadium's first year, 1994, but they were eliminated in the semifinal. Go 14 years later, 2008, with players like Matt Wieters, Chris Tillman, Nolan Reimold. There they were again on the doorstep. They won 84 games, but they fell in 4 to Akron. But then it looked like 2012 might be the year they finally make the finals. They were up 2-0 in the best of 5 against Akron. Went on the road with players like Jonathan Scope, Dylan Bundy, Kevin Gosman. They lost 3 in a row, and Akron went on to the title. They finally made it and won it in 2015, and now trying for a third trip in 6 years to the finals. Here's the pitch, and Ji-Hwan Bae swings through a fastball, strike 1. The Bowie, if they can finish it out tonight, they'd be on the front door, knocking at the door, ready to bust through again. The pitch, and a ground ball slashed to third, backhanding Dorian, and a throw to first. Dish! Buck hangs onto the bag with a beautiful stretch. 1 retired. Oh, a nice play. Dorian was playing in a step in back of the grass, and he was able to make the play and throw out Ji-Hwan Bae. 1 down, and here's Rodolfo Castro. 3-1 Bowie. Conroy allowed 1 unearned run in 2 innings. And now El Mengo looking for another save, what would be his 15th of the year. He delivers. And an off-speed pitch cut and missed. Strike 1. Well, Castro 0 for 3 tonight. He's struck out twice. He's played 31 big league games this year, but here he is, 1 for 19 with 10 strikeouts in the series. Here's the pitch. Fastball strike on the outside. It's 0-2. And Almengo's lighting up the radar gun. That was 99 on the stadium's gun. 0-2 the count. He's set, and he delivers. And it's off speed and down. That was the Cueto look as Almengo paused for a moment halfway through before coming home with it. Count 1 ball and 2 strikes. Castro, a switch hitter, batting from the left side. They're playing to Pohl in the infield. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him with an off-speed pitch down. The Baysox are 1 out away from being 1 win away from the pennant. And there's 2 down. Hey, you might say, well, we don't know if they'd come at first. How's that the pennant? Well, you're going to hang a pennant if you go to the finals, right? No matter if you win it or not. So the Baysox, in my mind, are a win and an out from their 3rd ever pennant. As here is Mason Martin, and now the pitch off the outside, a changeup, and the count is 1-0. Now the 2015 pennant, which is a championship winning one, is a little bit better than the 2019 finalist pennant, but the 1-0 coming. Inside, did he hit him? I don't believe so. A darting breaking ball. I actually think it hit the right foot of the home plate umpire in Jude Quarry. Jude appears to be okay. Count is 2-0 here to Martin, who's grounded out 3 times today. 3-1 Bowie, 2 down in the 9th inning. Almengo's ready. The 2-0 to Martin, and it's in there, a cold strike with an off-speed pitch. Now, this crowd of nearly 2,000 at Prince George's Stadium rooting eagerly the Baysox on towards an enormous win. I mean, what a night tonight is on the 3rd to final night of the year. The Baysox coming in 3rd place, needing to be in the top 2, but knowing just what they have to do to be in the top 2. As here's the 2-1. Swinging a ball lifted to the air to center. Back on it, Reiser. Still back. He makes the catch at the wall. And with it, the ball game is over. The Baysox have won it here tonight. 3-1 Bowie wins it. And with the victory, the Baysox are one win from the pennant. And a trip to the AA Northeast League Championship Series. It was an enormous victory, an early lead, and the Bowie bullpen, after the magistry of Drew Rahm and 5 perfect innings, the Bowie bullpen does not allow an earned run in 4 outstanding innings. Birch, Conroy, and Almingo. We're going to return with our Baysox postgame show right after this. Bowie wins it 3-1. They're a game away, folks, on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Baysox fans, watch the Orioles Stars of Tomorrow today with MILB.TV. With all home games and most away games streamed live, the only place to watch the Baysox on your phone or computer is MILB.TV. Subscribe today and watch up to 5,000 games from all teams across the minor league baseball live or on demand. Download the MILB First Pitch app from Google Play or Apple App Store to watch on the go. Use promo code Baysox at checkout to save $10 on the yearly subscription. Visit MILB.TV for details.
Are you seeing mice chew through your food in the pantry? What about ants just coming and going as they please in your house? Are you tired of getting bit by mosquitoes and ticks every time you go outside? Well, give Old Bay Pest Control a call, and we guarantee to remove any pest in your household. One pest is too many. Old Bay Pest Control, 443-603-5651. That's 443-603-5651.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union, and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Welcome back to Prince George's Stadium, where the Bowie Baysox just won an enormous game. 3-1 the final score. It was kind of a lazy game, in a way. We've seen so many incredibly high scoring, dramatic games this year. This was a beautifully pitched, kind of a majestic game from the Baysox staff. And Drew Rahm was the star, getting his 3rd win as a pitcher at the AA level, but more importantly, his Orioles organizational leading 11th win of the year. And with it, a 3-1 game, Bowie victorious, and they are 1 win in their final 2 games away from a spot in the AA Northeast League Championship Series. So my name's Adam Pohl, Paul Fritschner with me, and Paul, I'm telling you, what a way to set the tone. Drew Rahm was the guy tonight, and Rahm got it done, and he made it look so easy here tonight. He threw 54 pitches.
Absolutely incredible. 54 pitches, 31 of those pitches were strikes, and he was just donning the zone, right? I mean, he had 7 strikeouts. He did not walk a batter, 5 perfect innings, and he was getting a lot of ground balls. Adam, Drew Rahm did not allow a ball to the outfield in his start.
That's the thing that stood out to me. He had 7 strikeouts, but he had 8 ground ball outs, and that was really, truly something in this game tonight. And another thing that stood out in the contest was 5 errors for Altoona tonight, and in the first inning, it really hurt them. Westberg hit a ball into left center, and heads up, base running by Jordan. He raced through second. The throw to the bag at second base was on the bag, but the second baseman Castro missed the throw. And Westberg heads up, popped up from his slide, got to third base, and then scored on a second error of the inning when a comebacker to the mound off the bat of Dorian was thrown away. And two batters in, there were two errors and a 1-0 Bowie lead. And it kind of, set the trend of what was the night for Altoona, where they just looked a little bit lifeless in this game.
Yeah, Altoona, and this is really how they've looked in this series. I mean, Altoona has now scored 14 runs in this series, and all but 2 of those runs have come off of home runs. Tonight they did not hit a home run, but Altoona has relied on the long ball. They have not been able at all to manufacture runs.
Yep.
And in the long run, in a big sample size of a series of this size of 7 games, that's not going to pay off in a winning formula.
Yeah,
for
we
Altoona.
haven't seen 3 singles in a row to bring a guy around much from the curve, have we? I mean, this game today had 5 hits, and it had 6 errors between the two teams. It was a very unusual game in that regard. So Dorian then hits an enormous homer, a 2-run homer in the third, which ends up being the game-winning swing of the bat, his 21st of the year. But following that, with Rom coming out after 5 innings, you had this feeling like, uh-oh. I mean, Rom was so dominant, but it doesn't mean that the Baysox bullpen is just going to be able to come in and follow up where Rom left off, but they really did. Birch worked a 1-2-3-6. Conroy allows 1 run, but it was unearned in 2 innings, and then Almingo comes in and shuts the door quickly for his 15th save of the year.
And how impressive has Dionis Almingo been in relief to come in and throw a perfect inning, and he did it with ease. Almingo just looks exquisite out there on the mound, a strikeout with that powerful fastball, and he's rounding into the kind of form that we saw out of Felix Bautista earlier,
Yes.
just a couple of months ago. So this is quite the Baysox team right now. And sure, you can say, okay, the Baysox took advantage of 5 errors, albeit they only scored 3 runs on 3 hits. But look at what Altoona did tonight. They only scored 1 run. They didn't have a base runner until the 7th inning.
I think this is the shortest 9-inning game of the year, was it not? 2 hours and 19 minutes was this game tonight.
The only game shorter was 2 hours and 17 minutes in Somerset's no-hitter, but that was the shortest 9-inning game played here at home this year.
See, Pohl is always on it, folks. You gotta love it. 3 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error for Bowie. A run on 2 hits and 5 errors for Altoona. The winning pitcher was Drew Rom. He's now 3-1 with the Baysox. He is 11-1 on the year. He is the winningest pitcher and will be the winningest pitcher in the Orioles minor league system for 2021. What an outstanding year. I mean, Rom goes 11-1 with an ERA right around 3 on the year. Incredible. The young left-hander, just 21 years old. What a season Drew Rom has put together. We hope he has one more start in the postseason. The loser was Jeff Passantino. He's 1-8. And a save to Almingo, who works a 1-2-3 ninth for his 15th save of the year. Our ball game tonight was played in front of a crowd of 1,824 raucous Baysox fans, and in a time of 2 hours and 19 minutes. Folks, we're going to tell you about what's going on in Akron, Ohio tonight. The Baysox will be in second place. They are in playoff position, though, going into the final 2 days of the year. We know that because they're a half game behind both Akron and Somerset, and those teams are playing. So one will win, and the team that loses for the time being tonight will fall out of the playoff picture. Well, maybe not the picture, but out of playoff position here with 2 games to go. So we'll take a break. We'll kind of get you all set for what is to come in the final 2 days of the year, and we'll tell you what's going on there in Akron, Ohio, right after this on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union, and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Enjoy Baysox baseball on your schedule and save over 30% off regular game day ticket prices with a Baysox 8-ticket Fielder's Choice package. These tickets are undated and can be used at your convenience throughout the season. Choose to use them all at once or spread them out over multiple games. It's your choice. You'll sit up close to all the on-field action in box seats and can choose weekend games, weekday games, or mix it up. Come to 8 games by yourself, 4 games with 2 people, or any combination you wish. Order your Baysox Fielder's Choice ticket package online at baysox.com or call the ticket office at 301-464-4865.
From bug bites to burns, fevers to flu, and bruises to broken bones, care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Baysox. Open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Baysox baseball.
Yeah, one final time tonight from Prince George's Stadium. And you know, it's easy to take things for granted, isn't it, Paul? I mean, the Baysox here are winning their 11th game in their last 12. They tied the longest win streak in franchise history that came to an end last night. But, when you win 10 in a row, it's hard to not then lose a few in a row, right? I mean, it's such an aberration to win 10 games in a row. And for the Baysox, now winning their 11th of 12, the difference of their playoff outlook winning tonight compared to if they had lost, it is enormous. And here they are. They have won it. They've won it by a 3-1 final score. And now the Baysox have a chance, a small chance, but they got a chance where they might not even have to win another game and they're in. More importantly is this. It's time to buy some champagne, put it on ice, because if Bowie wins one more, it's time to celebrate. If they get a 27th out to end it like we had with Reiser's catch at the Wallen Center today, well, the Baysox can celebrate only a third ever trip to the AA Northeast League Championship Series in the 28 seasons of baseball here in Bowie.
Yeah, and you look at the way that the Baysox are setting up here for this bottom of the 9th inning in Somerset now and Akron. And it goes back to the point you made earlier that if Somerset holds on here, you would ideally want Somerset to win again tomorrow. And really, if Somerset could go 2-1 the rest of the way, then if Bowie was able to scrape by with a couple of more wins, be the number 1 seed.
No doubt. There really is a major chance that the Baysox could win tomorrow and still have Sunday have importance. If they win tomorrow, they know they're in, but Sunday could be a game to try to be the number 1 seed, and that is of importance in the upcoming AA Northeast League Championship Series. It is a best-of-5 series. The first 2 games will be played at the first 2 games will be played at the number 2 seeded club. That'll be Tuesday and Wednesday night. Thursday will be an off day, and the games 3, 4, and 5 will be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at the number 1 seed. So if you're able to win out and get that number 1 seed, Paul, yeah, I mean, that would be what you want. And then your hope is to go on the road, get 1, come home, take 2 out of 3, and celebrate a title.
Yeah, and either way, if you're the number 1 seed, the title will be celebrated on your field. Whether you're winning it or the other team is winning it, it's going to happen on the field of the number 1 seed, and ideally it would be Bowie here at Prince George's Stadium.
Which is pretty incredible because the Baysox, again, you're in the league from 1993 until 2014, never even playing in the finals, and the Baysox will be in a spot where in 2015 they won it on this field, and then of course unfortunately they saw Trenton celebrate a title right here just 2 years ago, the last game of the Eastern League before the pandemic lost season. And now here we are coming down to the end of this 2021 campaign. So once again, the winner of the Somerset-Akron game really doesn't matter for Bowie tonight. What matters as far as getting in for the Baysox is that whoever wins that game, Bowie will root for the team that won that game tomorrow to win again, because that would aid the Baysox cause. Somerset is winning right now 2-0 as Akron bats. Their leadoff batter in the bottom of the ninth is up, so they are currently hitting with nobody out, nobody on in the bottom of the ninth inning. So the champagne will be on ice at Prince George's Stadium, and we're going to see a big league rehabber on the mound tomorrow, Paul. Here, a longtime Baysox who started some big games in 2019, and he'll be on the mound doing it again in a rehabbing function tomorrow evening.
Bruce Zimmerman will start for the Baysox tomorrow night. Zimmerman will start. He'll throw the first 2 innings of the game. 2 to 3 innings. Zimmerman is slated for an innings limit, a pitch limit in there, and then after that, it'll be Kyle Bronovich to throw following Bruce Zimmerman, and it'll be Trey McGuff for the Altoona Curve with a 5-5 record and a 3.54 ERA. McGough in there, a left-hander, so it's a lefty-lefty matchup.
Yeah, McGough, a 23-year-old right-hander and a former second-round draft choice back in 2016. So he's a very talented pitcher, and he'll be on the hill against the duo of Zimmerman and then Bronovich tomorrow night for Bowie. And a reminder that tickets are available. It's the final fireworks show of the year, so get your tickets online tonight at Baysox.com. We hope to see you, whether it's tomorrow night or Sunday afternoon, or why not both. Bring your phone and listen to us in the seats as you watch the Baysox try to make it to the AA Northeast League Championship Series for a third time in franchise history. Mickey Janis is the scheduled Sunday starter for the Baysox. Janis is 0-2 in his short time with Bowie, and we do not know Sunday's starter for Altoona. It will be the final game of the year Sunday afternoon for the Altoona Curve. So that's going to do it for us here tonight. I won't be here tomorrow. Oh, it's going to be hard to not be here. But I am so lucky to be celebrating up in the state of New York my grandmother's 100th birthday. So I hope to see you back on Sunday afternoon. But I hope that Paul is calling Sunday's game with no sleep in his eyes and a stench of champagne in his hair. There's nothing like having a frosty beverage poured in your hair. It is a beautiful feeling. And the Baysox will try to do it tomorrow night here at Prince George's Stadium. They've got a chance to win the pennant, and we'll have it all right here for you here from Bowie. Well, our broadcast start time will be 6:15 for the 6:35 first pitch. So we'll see you tomorrow. What a huge win for the Baysox. They're 1 win and their final 2 away from heading to the finals. For Paul Fritschner, my name is Adam Pohl. Our final today, the Baysox 3 and Altoona 1. And you heard it all right here on the Baysox Baseball Network. Have a great night, everybody.
Bowie Baysox Baseball has been brought to you by Money One Federal Credit Union, Chesapeake Employers Insurance, On the Green, Patient First, Royal Farms, Crown Plaza Annapolis, Anne Arundel Rideshare, DCA Imaging, ZY Pyrotechnics. You've been listening to Bowie Baysox Baseball on the Baysox Baseball Network.